Today on the Celestial War.
The wizard is over here. Abyssia, who's supposed to be covering, is over there. Arky is over there. And the two fighters, Shield and Vanguard, are here.
We're not fully in position yet.
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Audio Dungeon. It is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are live. I am your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Roz Pataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, and today's special guest is Vin Bonatti.
Yeah. All right, Vin.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to tell you some little part of what happened after the loot died. As the loot died, you see kind of like he falls to the ground. He begins to fall. He begins to become half into like this undead state, and doesn't complete that because Lump actually smashed the necromancer before he could finish. When you guys are standing there, the amethyst crystal finishes. Everything, you go back to your normal state. You're back standing there, and and the Kelkin standing there with the crystal rod. And as he is standing there, near Loot's body, you see a light come up for Loot's body, go into the crystal.
Oh.
It's probably the only thing left in that room that the soul wasn't taken.
Wow.
We're now gonna let you guys role play. You are in the room. You're in there with two mage. Findalar, Tom's not with us today right now, but Findalar is actually in the room with you, of course. And Kelkin is with you. You guys can role play.
Oh, did you see that?
So
That was incredible.
was that?
What does that mean?
Is that was that
Powering?
his soul? But did it make the rod stronger? I guess it's like the
Yes.
dragon, and maybe like why am I drawing a blank right now? Oh my lord!
The heroes and Alabaster.
Alabaster.
Thank you.
So like a piece of his light went into it?
Like,
Yes.
I mean, it's probably whatever's left of his light.
Hmm.
I wouldn't think it, or all of it.
Pretty sure it was all of it. It seems like it was all of it.
I like to think so.
Yeah.
Two mage walks over. He goes, actually, you might have taken it already. The loot's on the ground. Did you say you take it?
Yeah.
I think you said last.
Yeah.
so.
Last time,
Okay.
yeah.
He goes over and inspects the loot and kind of like gives like a little. He says something to himself, perhaps a prayer or something, and then turns to look at all you guys. Well, we're done here. Let's get back to the Red City, check in and see what's going on.
We need to take his body back with us. We can't leave it here, are we?
We can. I don't know if there'll be any ill effects from the fact that it's half turned.
Well, we'll have a ceremony and we'll burn his body when we get back to the Red City.
So be it. Who wants to carry him?
I will carry him.
Do we? Do I have a cloak?
Yeah.
Okay. So I put the cloak. I wrap up his body in a cloak very respectfully.
Okay. You wrap him up, and you easily, because of your great strength, carry him with you, and you guys go back to the portal. Two mages had a spell on the portal, keeping it open, and otherwise you would have been trapped. And you guys exit the portal back into the Sunken City area where the dragon is, and then two mage, 2x2, teleport you guys back into the Red City. You guys arrive in the Red City, and we're gonna fast travel through all this area. You guys have a small ceremony for the loot, and after that, you guys make your way to the tower where you guys stay in the. What was the name of the tower? What do we call it? I forget which one.
Blackwater Keep?
Blackwater Keep is the one that
Blackwater
won, yeah. So Blackwater Keep is your tower. You guys meet there, and Onyx during the whole time, during the ceremony when you're watching the funeral of the loot, Onyx takes his hood off and he says, "The council will train you. Don't worry, you'll be a Padawan." Yes. No, he says, "Tomorrow you'll all begin your training. You will have to face this necromancer. It's you or no one. Master Lane, the monk, is down there ready with some paladins. They've had some good experiences battling this necromancer, but it will have to be you. And you cannot fight the way that you've been fighting before. You must fight as a team. Tomorrow, I'm going to send a wizard from the other group, as a seer has requested you, Findalar, and wishes to train you more. And I'm going to give you Celifair, which is one of our wizards from our other group, Chaos Storm. And he will help you and act as the wizard as in Findalar's place. He is very experienced working in as a team, and hopefully he will benefit you. Tomorrow I will put you through some simulations. Tomorrow I'll be putting you through.
Oh my gosh!
What is?
It's okay.
Here we go.
Relax.
Take a breath.
Tomorrow I'll be putting you through some simulations.
Now salutations.
No more S words. Until then, rest, and I'll see you tomorrow.
For what?
Smack him. Just smack
hand
that little
appears.
guy.
Okay, so the funeral finishes. You guys make your way right up to the tower, like I was mentioning, and we're gonna take you to that point where you guys can role play from there. Okay, you're at the top of the tower. You have a fire going, and you guys are chilling, and it actually starts to rain.
Nice.
I like that too. I enjoy relaxing while it's raining.
You're nice and dry inside.
I enjoy it. It's a soothing sound.
It is.
I'm kind of curious as to, like, what they're going to give us to train with. I mean, I know they really want us to act better as a group, but I don't know, we've been doing pretty good so far.
What was he saying? Simulation? What is that?
Simulations.
I was fighting fake.
You could barely
enemies.
say the word, actually.
Like what?
It must be
Yeah.
bad.
It made him so nervous, he was stuttering. Couldn't just say it.
I mean,
Maybe possible situations that we'll come up against with the necromancer.
mean,
And just how to
I'm
make
ready.
ourselves stronger
yes, I'm
together.
sure they got a plan for us.
So Celifair, for the audience, tell everybody about your character really quick, and then we're going to bring you in.
So I am a level 8 wizard. I'm a tiefling. And basically I'm a conjurer. So a lot of attack spells, a lot of offensive spells. Although some useful utility spells thrown in.
that's not a little rain. That's a lot of rain.
Wow. We're lucky to be in this tower.
I'll sleep good tonight.
Oh, yes. I am ready to get back to it. I am
Glad
glad
to
that
hear you're feeling better.
Are you okay, Jacques?
I'm glad. Oh, the birds. There are birds outside. I'm glad I had some time to rest. I feel like I have not had any moments since as far back as when I battled the loot, actually. When we fought, I've only had but mere moments to recover.
We'll be glad to have you back at our side.
Yes.
How are you feeling, Jacques,
I am
about
definitely
all this?
I'm definitely feeling better. It is what it is. Someone must do this. It might as well be us. There cannot be any more people dying in the Red City. The Red City is one of the only places left. Who else will defend? Otherwise, the Archmage, the wizards, and the Queen's soldiers will take over. It is it. It is us. So we do what we must. Tomorrow, I will not be training with you. I've had my training already. So I think they want you to work with the wizard Celifair, who I've traveled with, who is a very good wizard. So I wish you good luck tomorrow.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jacques.
Just as he says that, Celifair, you come into the tower, and you're actually in a tower nearby, and you walk over, and you make your way through the rain. You come in, and you're all drenched. It doesn't rain much in the desert.
It's brand new for me.
It is.
Hello.
Hello.
So I am Celifair. I know I've been assigned to work with you all tomorrow. It's nice to meet you. I hear you've been through a lot yourselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Pleasure to meet you, and thank you
Oh,
for
thank
doing
you.
this with us.
I hear tell that you you managed to secure the rod that we've been searching after for a very long time.
Yep, that we did. That we definitely did.
To hell and back.
Literally.
But we haven't been down that far, although we've been down with the, my team has been down with the dwarves, the second layer of dwarves. The under dwarves? I'm not quite sure what they're called.
Of Ironstone.
What was that?
Of Ironstone?
The one's below Ironstone, isn't it? Or is Ironstone the top?
The dark?
No.
Oh, we were down there.
The other dwarves are to the west.
The west. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wrong dwarves.
There's the dwarves that are below Ganderstone, and there's the Dwarven Kingdom, which is to the west, like over by the spire, past where the spire was.
Dunehammer is the Dwarven realm. That's the main city over there. Below that, there's actually another settlement of dwarves called Greystone, and Ironstone is the one that you went through that was under Anwar and
He's talking about the dwarves that he
Ganderstone.
went to. Yeah.
Ganderstone.
Sorry, I study spell books, not maps.
Guys, want to say thank you to Scott Weber for 500 stars. Awesome,
Yeah.
man. Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much.
Scott.
All right.
Scott.
Guys, we appreciate the contribution and support, and we're doing so many awesome things. And every time you guys, support us, it helps so much out. So thank you so much. Scott Weber is asking for Lump has 29 gold, Sparky has 38. Can they commission a statue for the Blackwater Keep Tower? I don't know if they can get it. I don't know if they can get a statue going in the middle of a war as they're trying to reconstruct everything, but maybe down the road.
Maybe a
statue of the
We can
loot?
get a sketch for now.
Maybe down the road, yeah. For now, they're spending all their time recovering and trying to rebuild the city. But it definitely could be a thing down the road. Guys, you can continue role-playing. Go ahead.
So tell me, what do you need from me tomorrow?
Well, I think the question more is, what's your role in this than anything else?
Well, that's sort of where I'm going with this.
Are you there to assist us, or are you there to train us?
This is all new to me.
I think
Okay.
the idea is that we'll get a sense since Vindalar is occupied. We'll be able to do our training with another wizard.
Hogar, what's wrong? What's wrong?
We'll train, I guess, and then,
Why are you so weird right now?
What?
Why are you weird?
Oh, Sharp, I didn't even see you over there.
Yes, Celifer, how are you going?
All right. It's been a long time again.
Good to see you.
Same.
I trust Justinda is recovering well.
So I hear. After our nice journey as dragons and then her being captured and recaptured?
Yes. I heard it was a very interesting journey.
Yes.
200 stars from Scott Weber. Thank you so much.
Right.
For the loot. He says a statue for the loot. After the war, when the reconstruction is done, maybe a statue for the loot. If they can. Yeah, I'm sure they will. Yeah. Right, statue for the loot. I'm trying to think if the king and queen would do that. They probably would because it saved you guys. And so we'll see what happens. That sounds good. Now,
Hogar, can I get you another
Hogar.
ale?
no.
What's the matter?
Our friend died. And he died to save the whole planet. It's just... I'm having a very hard time with that. Maybe some training will help. I don't know.
Yes, help you take your mind off it. I agree, it was sad the loot's passing. He proved himself a true ally in the end.
However, his light is still with us. It's not like he's left, and he's going to still be able to aid in all of this and us.
That's true.
He'll be side by side with us.
I have lost a lot of people that I fought with, and it's always hard. You don't know. You feel like that. Maybe you could have did more. Did you deserve to die instead of them? And the only thing you can do is keep going. That's it.
I don't even want to think of how many of my friends back in the sunken city are no longer with us.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Arky.
And who knows where my family is, or what's happened to them.
Well, if it's any consolation to you, I'm the last one left from my family. I don't even know anybody left from Sunken City, other than you guys.
Same here.
Well, there's always Carl Linger.
No. Has anyone had any word of him? Do we know if he lives?
I was
I'm
wondering
pretty
if
sure he
we were
lives.
going to see him, but he did not show up.
He's somewhere.
I hope
I
he's
know where
okay.
he is. He is here. He is in my heart, right here.
Lingering.
200 stars from Jeff Stanford.
Thank you,
Very
Jeff.
nice.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Jeff also wants a statue of the loot.
What about you, Botorius?
It's hard to know what's become of my family. I haven't been home in so long.
Where
Who
are you
knows if the war hasn't touched, that town, small city I'm from?
Oh, you're from Low Hills, right?
Yes, Lowbridge. Lowbridge.
Low Hills, I think.
Low Hills.
Well, they call me Lowbridge because I come from the Low Bridge in Low Hills. So.
Ah, I see.
Low
You know.
Bridge, Low
Ah.
Hills.
I see.
Yes,
Well, that is
been some time since I've been there.
yes.
Well, when do we begin training? Today? Tomorrow?
I think it is tomorrow.
All right. So let's finish our morning tonight. And then we'll train in the morning.
That was confusing.
It was.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get to sleep. Selfair, thank you for joining them tomorrow. I will not be with you. I'll be doing my own training. But thank you for helping them out. And have a good night, guys. He walks
night,
downstairs. Raise your hand if you do walk downstairs to your room. If you do not, let me know if you don't go to sleep.
How late is it? Is it like?
It's not that late.
Not that late.
I'm gonna hang out and have a few more ales.
Okay, so Damien stays. Who stays with Damien? Just to confirm.
I'll stick around.
I'll stay too.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the two of you guys go to sleep.
Yeah.
I go to my room with Lucky.
With Lucky. Lucky's there.
All right, good.
Okay, rest of you guys, you roleplay. You're guys on top of the tower. The fire is still going. It's still raining outside. And you see that Botorius is pouring himself another ale. Mm-hmm. Which is being stocked by the two
Rudy.
servants.
Yes.
Rudy and Morty.
Yes. So good to see
yes.
them. Rudy's come
Good
so
chaps.
Roleplay, guys.
Keeping
Great
us.
young chaps.
Scott Walter says Carl now does late night TV commercials
Yeah, he does.
as a successful furniture store owner.
Totally.
Come on down to Carl Linger's Carl Linger.
Jason Hayes just goes Carl Linger.
Thank you. Somebody else that gets it. Oh my God, Carl Linger. All right, the top floor here. This is like the common area. I'm trying to remember. It's
It's a common area on the top floor of the tower. You guys are in the Red City. You're near the heart of the city, and there's a couple of towers just like this nearby that you assume are for other groups. One, would be for Selfair's group.
I wanna. While he's drinking, I guess, and they're talking, I go to like the back of the. It's a wooden door, I assume, or is there any other like wooden?
There's stairs out just out of here, out of the stairway.
Oh. I can't do that then. Never mind. All right, never mind. Scratch that.
Okay. Jacques asleep, Hogarth's asleep, Arky's asleep. The rest of your roleplay.
So fair. What can you tell us from where you've come from and what you've done?
Well, we can begin a lot. But I have one question quickly, if you don't mind me asking. So you said before something about his light coming out, referencing your late friend.
Yes.
Do you figured out some way to make contact with the light or use them? My group and I have run into that in the past, but we didn't know any way of interacting with the souls. Short of,
Well,
the Queen.
I think it has something to do with the rod.
It was in the presence of the rod.
I think if somebody that contains light dies in the presence of the rod, they may get sucked into the rod.
That could be the explanation.
I mean, then again, the rod is also dry, so to speak.
Dry.
So their light would help to strengthen them.
Unpowered. if you
Unpowered,
will.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a long story.
Yes. The The rod does not have his power. Right?
James Green, thank you for 500 stars. Awesome.
Oh, thank you,
James.
James.
Thank you. Yes.
Woo!
Awesome.
So we're looking for a way to repower the rod, which is kind of why we were in the sunken city before it went boom.
Oh, so you guys were responsible for that.
A little bit.
We were
Little bit.
there.
All right.
Well,
We were there.
well,
You were there. Did you light the fuse?
we were there.
Findalar
12
kinda
feet
lit
away
the
from the
fuse.
wizard who blew it.
Findalar kind of lit the fuse. We kind of just watched, but we didn't know it was going to happen.
It wasn't.
And we
the
really weren't
intention.
watching. We were kind of fighting for our lives, and I think it was kind of like a split-second decision on his part. So, no harm, no foul, really. But
So fair. You said you've witnessed the light going into the rod
What's
before.
lots of
No,
harm,
I
really.
didn't witness the light going to the rod. I've witnessed a lot with the light.
What have
Matter
you
of
witnessed
fact,
with the
the
light?
first time when my compatriots and I were going to the Red City, we were chasing a wagon and managed to stop somebody. And there was a battle. In the battle, there was a crystal, a yellow crystal that exploded. And one of my compatriots and I both actually managed to get a little bit of light inside of ourselves. So we're not quite sure what that means yet.
We've
That's why I
seen
was very
absorption of crystals as well.
It's actually happened to us as well. though.
Well, not me.
sure.
No,
So,
No,
how
when
many
the- when-
crystals have you actually encountered then?
I don't think so.
A number of them so far.
You're saying you didn't absorb the light?
I don't think so. Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
did.
you all do because you're all
Oh,
around
we were
the
there in our bludgeon.
when,
Oh,
when
right, that
Archie
time.
put the
Okay.
artifact together.
Right. I was thinking about individual absorption
Oh,
moments.
no.
Like, yeah, okay. Like some of us did that, absorbed some of the crystals on purpose.
Yes, we haven't done that, although we were there when the king did it, before he was the king. It involves a chronomancer and a lot of time travel.
Time
travel.
travel?
Yes, so one of the other crystals deals with... Oh. Nothing. Sorry, I spoke too soon.
Out of game, you're talking about a lot of stuff about other groups, and you're giving so much information, it's just going to confuse everything. So,
Okay.
I would say keep the conversation to here. And plus, if you just met them the first time, you wouldn't be spewing all this information about chronomancers and all different things. You know,
Well, I'm also assuming that,
Perhaps
these
keep-
are groups that are going out and they've had the rod and done a lot. So
right? I would say more just keep the conversation out of game, keep the conversation relevant to what's going on right here.
It's true.
Sorry.
We're pretty elite, but
We don't care about your little story.
yeah.
If you haven't noticed,
we've
this
been
place smells
around.
of rich mahogany
Like
and
I
many
said.
leather-bound books.
Hell and back, my new friend. Yes, hell and back.
So, you said you've encountered crystals before?
yes.
Have you ever encountered large quantities of crystals? Because that's kind of like what we're looking for.
The only ones that we've encountered, we've brought back.
Huh.
And what happened to those?
They were given to the city, to Onyx and the group.
Well, we need to repower the rod. That's our main goal. And to do so, we believe that you need more crystals. And yeah, that's kind of where we stand.
Are there any limitations with the types of crystals?
I don't think they want to use the black ones.
What about the green ones that are the anti-magic?
Like this one that is underpowered at the moment.
I'm sorry,
I go find my weapon, and I show you my weapon, which has a green crystal in it, but it is not illuminated.
Just do me a favor. If we're training tomorrow, please keep that as far away from me as possible. Or you will find me mostly useless.
Yes, don't worry.
I absorbed a clear, what looked like a diamond crystal. Do you know what type of crystal that is? And I haven't figured out how to activate it at all.
Not entirely certain.
You know which one the diamond is.
Yeah, I know. Based on
And
previous conversations.
I think that you know what it is also.
I absorbed it. I don't know how to activate it.
You know how to activate it, right?
Yeah.
You know what it is.
I've absorbed it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the time.
I'm sorry. I say I
Right.
don't know what it is.
Did I know before that you absorbed that? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
did.
tell me anything.
I did,
Out
yeah,
of
yeah.
game. You didn't tell me anything.
Well, I believe the diamond ones are time-centric.
Yes.
As far as how to use it, I have no idea.
It's been absorbed. I just have no idea how to activate it.
The only one I've seen someone absorb and activate was a person who absorbed them, and let's just say he became much, much more powerful.
Batman says, read the book on crystals that you guys took. If you had any kind of questions right there.
Well, just
Scott Walters reminding Evan that he has a volcano eruption to initiate now.
Not tonight.
No, not now. No.
So you guys continue. You guys continue talking. We're gonna wrap up this conversation. And
wait, can I ask again if anyone has done that before in game?
Done what now?
Activate.
Is there anyone that's activated an absorbed diamond crystal? Anyone at all?
Well, that's how I was able to survive.
Not that I know.
But I don't know how I did it. It just kind of did it.
Okay. So you used it.
Yeah, I really don't know how, though. I can't really give you a there's no booklet on how to use it. You just use it. That's how I did it.
Okay. Great.
I just
Thank
kind of
you,
like thought. I
Dustin.
just thought about what I wanted to do, and it just did it.
anyone else going to sleep or staying
All
up
right.
or anything?
I'm probably gonna
I'll
turn
head
in
down. Yeah.
at this point.
Victoria's going to sleep. Going to sleep. Okay, wrap that up, guys. We go to the next morning. You guys just have just finish up your chat. You see the other Morty and
Rudy.
Rudy. Thank you. Morty and Rudy put out the fire. They put everything out, and the tower goes quiet, and we go into the night for the Red City. The next morning comes, and you guys wake up, and it is a little bit windy. You guys make your way out of the tower. You meet Celifair outside, and you guys make your way into the center of the Red Keep, and you meet Onyx there.
Morning. Good
Morning.
Morning.
Well, everyone, I trust that you rested very well.
Yes, thank you.
Very good. Today you're going to be training here. I'm going to be put you through. You could describe it as an illusion, but it is a known illusion. You will know that it is not real. So therefore, you can give it your best, and if you lose, you won't be actually hurt. Make sense?
Yes.
You faced mindbenders before, so you should have some sort of experience with these illusions. Celifair, thank you for sitting in today and helping us out. Everyone, are there any questions that you have about your own fighting and such before we begin?
What are we supposed to be learning? What are we supposed to be getting out of this?
What do you suppose we get out of this?
Specifically.
Well, let's start with here. When you guys go into battle, what do you do? Do you just charge in? Or do you have a plan? Who's in charge? Does anyone say what you're going to do and what you should do to protect anyone? Or is everyone just doing what they think is right?
That sounds about right.
I believe
Yeah.
it was the last
The
one.
last
That last
one.
thing that you said there.
So
I,
do you-
I charge in.
So,
He's the leader.
Half of them run
Hogar
away.
is the leader.
Hogar is the leader.
so what we're going to do here is we're going to give you some sort of instruction. Now, who would you say is the most, disregarding the fact that you're saying that he's a leader, who is the most battle-minded out of all of you?
Battle-minded or like murder,
Hard
hobo,
to say.
rampage?
More like tactically minded.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you knew Hobo Rampage. Very
Well-
good. You're reading the memes. You're reading.
Well,
Yeah, when I'm surrounded by
I think they both might be the same person. Not here with us currently.
So I would say obviously Findelar is very wise. You can use him for that. I would say that you should think about it. For now, you will probably be always leading the charge. Of course, you're the largest here, and you're probably the most capable of combat. But you all need to have your roles in combat, and you need to communicate. Everyone, it's important that you communicate. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think of these simple things. If you're going to charge in, I want you to say these words. Vanguard. Vanguard means that you're going to be taking a forward position in combat, which means that you're not looking out for the group. You're going to be charging in or going beyond the centric area of the group. Now, I've trained lots of different groups in my day, over more than 1,000 years. And I'm telling you, if you use these tactics, they will help you. Now, if you're not doing Vanguard, you say shield. Shield means you're protecting the party. Simple as that. You may also say covering. From what I see, you have several party members that fight with ranged weapons. Get them to high ground and safe from hand-to-hand combat. I want them focusing on targets, not half fearing for their lives. Now, it's pretty much exactly as I'm saying it. Your job is to cover the party from all directions. And if clear, then you cover Vanguard. Whoever is charging in, you help them out and you cover them. Understand? If you're covering, protect the party, then help the ones who are attacking. If the person who's attacking has gone beyond their reach, you do not want to risk the party to save them. You want to call them back, or they've gone too far. Not send the covering to go help them, and then leave everyone, your wizard, for example, or your bard in this case, without protection. So we have Vanguard, we have shield, we have covering. Understand so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Those are your main things. The wizard is in the middle of the group and requires the most focus. Stay close to whoever's shield should be staying the closest to him. And preferably, he should be between the people that are covering. Try to let him concentrate on what's going on. And make sure that he's protected at all times. So today we're going to put you through an illusion, a shared illusion, of a dungeon. Now, in this dungeon, I will be able to see everything that happens. You will not be able to perceive me, but know that I'll be walking around you. I want to see how you handle yourself, and see if you can follow these simple rules. Now, before we begin, why don't you designate amongst yourselves, at default, who will be operating at what position? You can change it always, of course. But you might know that Hogar might always be Vanguard. Unless he's called something else, because something else happens. So, talk amongst yourselves, and let's see you work as a team. Cellophane, please help them out, of course.
I would,
I think I'll be the wizard.
yes.
All right. Good idea.
I think
That's
I should
smart.
be the shield man, because I'm good at protecting others in battle, which I have done with Findor in the past.
Sure. I'll take the vanguard position.
Well, I think covering is definitely my thing at the moment. All I've got is my guns.
All right.
I feel like I could do covering as well with my arrows.
What about you?
My spot's a tricky spot. Because I can bounce between both. Actually, all three.
The fact that you are utility is not a bad thing. It's just it means that if you're starting off in one position, call out when you're switching to another one. Let everyone know what you're doing. So if you're starting covering, or if you're going to run in because you want to, backstab someone, per se, then say Vanguard. Let them know. Let them know your intention. You're not going to scream it to your adversaries, but you might scream it to your friends. That at least they know you're going forward. So what did you choose? With one word, what did you say?
Covering.
Vanguard.
Shield.
Covering or shield?
One word.
Covering.
So if you have a ranged weapon, you're probably going to be covering. You
Covering.
have some magic, therefore you might want to stay close to the wizard. So you can actually
Yes.
perhaps protect the wizard and also cover everyone else. And you?
Vanguard, I guess. Vanguard.
Vanguard. And you'll be wizarding in the middle.
That's good. I'm not very good at anything else.
If anyone gets close to the wizard, that means you need to tighten up. Understood?
Yes.
No.
No?
If we get close to the wizard, then
If anyone gets close to the wizard, you need to tighten up.
The enemies.
Any enemy?
Oh, we have to protect the wizard.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Okay.
If one of your party goes down, it's only going to get worse from there. So it's important that the wizard does not concentrate on defending himself. He can worry about what's happening with the vanguard up front. Imagine a wizard is casting spells next to you as you're laying waste to some enemies, and you have Thistle helping out, and you see other magic coming in to help destroy some of the other ones near you. You want him doing that and never doing anything else.
So the wizard is supposed to stay in between the shield and the covering?
Yes.
Okay.
The shield can stay somewhat close as long as he's within range to either help the vanguard or help the wizard. If you're in a situation where you feel the cover is wasted and is not needed, for example, you're in a situation as a dead end, then bring the covering forward to vanguard.
Or you can be with the wizards and play your inspiring music. So
Every battle, you'll change up a little bit. But you want to have your defaults that you know what you're doing. And if you're surrounded on four sides, then you can't just willy-nilly running Vanguard everywhere. You want to keep shields ready if you're being attacked. If you're in a position where it's all attack and they're all in front of you, then you might leave the covering just with the wizard and bring all the fighters as Vanguard forward. You can always adjust, and you will adjust, and you must adjust. But you also must start from a plan. Any other questions for me? Good.
So, one quick question.
Oh.
I'm sorry. So when we die in the simulation, what?
When?
I mean, well, listen.
You won't actually die, but you will
Right.
experience what it's like to die.
Okay. That's
That
what
will
I
be
was
fun.
wondering. Okay.
Wait. Fun for who?
Just wanted
You
to know.
or us?
Oh, fun for me to watch.
I had a feeling that was going to be the answer.
It's not real, so don't worry about it.
Right. Okay.
One day, this battle will be real. You will face a necromancer. Now, you've fought many things before. You've been to hell. You've come back. You survived. You've been to many different battles. But you will face a necromancer, and hopefully, after that, you will face other things to help protect Andaria. And if you do, you must rely on this training. And if things with necromancer are going the way they are going, that battle may come sooner than we think. With that, are you ready?
Ready.
Yes.
You see, you guys are outside, and there's a lot of guards just like hanging around, like waiting and looking. You're in like a training area, and some people are training, but a lot of people are taking interest to you, and you get the sense that there's some sort of talk going amongst the guards or whoever in the town between servants and everything like that, talking about you guys. And you're not sure if it's either the Black Mortar Bandits or what you've done in Sunken City, or if it's what you guys encountered. And you think maybe it's kind of both. Kind of everything's come together and it's giving you some sort of level of fame about just being who you are. And people kind of perhaps know that you're the ones that are going to be sent there. And there's probably some warriors that think like, well, we're the best. We should be going. And some people hear about like, oh, well, they might have some magic imbued from them from the Dragon Ember. So people are just kind of have their eyes on you and they're watching.
They're gambling on us, aren't they?
I was going to say, I'm placing heavy bets.
It's pretty much a gamble.
A lot of gold trading back and forth
Yeah.
in taverns on our names.
Yeah.
And you
Who
definitely
dies first?
you definitely feel the pressure of those eyes on you. Like, what are they going to do? And it's almost like if you do this, you may become the actual heroes. And it's funny at a game, and a lot of times I don't call you guys heroes because even though you've been through a lot of stuff, you haven't really hit that mark. You do feel like that if you defeat the necromancer, this will be the first time everyone's watching. You're doing it under pressure. You would be known, and you might reach hero status, depending on how the outcome is. So that's kind of the sense you get. With that,
No pressure.
no pressure. With that, Onyx goes over and he says, "Here we go, everyone." He starts casting a spell. He opens up a portal. Please step through. I will step through last, and I wish you luck.
All right.
Step through.
Yep.
6 of you go through. Okay, Steve, you can cut to my other screen.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Guys, the first time you're seeing we're using the
Yes.
So cool.
I like
so
it.
cool.
Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, man, look at that.
Yes, I love technology.
Almost
Not
much as you
as
see.
Mike Armstrong is seen.
I still love technology. Always and forever.
Always and forever.
Okay, guys, so you are teleported in. Guys, how do you think about us using Fantasy Grounds? If you like it, give me your emoji face. Are you crying because we're using it? Are you enraged? Are you like, oh my god? Or are you just happy and laughing out loud?
Delighted.
Or if you just like it or love it. Let us know how you feel, guys. We want to know. Okay, guys. So you will see here on the map, you're all standing in a certain area. You're looking around, and that wind that you hear begins to die off as you transport into the cave or dungeon. You immediately hear the following noises as you are teleported by the wizard Onyx into the cave or dungeon. Immediately what you see is away behind you, a way forward and a way to your immediate right. There are no doors here. And you see that you're in some sort of dungeon that has stone walls and some sort of smooth, polished stone on the floor. You do hear footsteps in the distance. But as of right now, the only thing you hear is each other's breathing, the gentle sounds that you hear of the dungeon, and the wind. You guys can roleplay again.
All right, buddy. Good direction.
Vanguard!
Yes. We should take our positions.
Yeah.
Well, we need to know which way we're going first before we, Vanguard or shield.
Oh, we can station ourselves here. Cover, I guess, goes in the back.
Arky and I are both cover. Where would you like us?
We should.
Just stay by the door we came in. And then...
Did we come in that door? No, we didn't come in that
You
door.
teleported right here.
Yeah, we just like
teleported right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
oh,
we
man,
can go that way.
I don't know where the back is then. You know what? Why don't Cover stay up against this back wall?
So,
Alrighty.
Tony,
I'm missing somebody. Do I have Arky? No, let me get Arky.
I want to do while I'm standing here, I want to do like a listen check because you said we heard footsteps.
Go for it.
A 23.
You hear footsteps, and you can tell it's definitely by more than one or two individuals.
Can I tell which direction they're coming from?
Echoing, hard to tell.
Shh. Listen. Which way is it coming from?
If two of the people can make the check of 15, I will tell you how many people you hear and which direction.
What is that, intelligence? Or?
15.
Intelligence, yeah.
Intelligence?
15.
18.
2.
Okay, so two of you guys start talking about it, and you're kind of figuring it out, and you think there's about 3 individuals in here.
Can we,
at least.
any idea which way yet or no?
You think it's from northeast of you.
Which?
It's like right around the corner. Remember, these are not doors; these are doorways, but there are no doors in there and everything.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's just a very clear, open space. Nothing going on. It's obviously like a shared illusion set up by Onyx.
Give me a direction sense. This is northeast.
I'm showing you on the map right now. As you guys are looking at it, you'll see right here is where you sense.
I can't see the map. Where is it? Okay, there it is. That one. Okay, my top right.
Guys, 1 minute has passed. Let me know what you're doing.
Hogar, it sounds like it's coming from that way and.
Let's go check it out.
Well, we're gonna have to... If we're going into the next room, we'll have to go into the next room and position ourselves very quickly.
If you want, I can go and look.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Is it?
Don't forget, guys. Just as a reminder, you're standing anywhere you're standing here. That's what it is.
Is it dim light right now, or is it?
There are no light sources. It is average lighting that you can see everywhere.
All right, so I start moving to the north of us and like take to the walls and like get to that corner. I just kind of like peek around, see if there's anybody there.
Okay, this one makes his way up, looking around, and you look out and you see nobody for now. He starts sneaking up there. Anybody else doing anything? So let's go around the table real quick. Rob.
I'm going to sneak into the far corner, the northwest corner.
Here?
Of the room above. No.
Okay.
Next room. So I want to make a stealth move. Just kind of slide along the back walls right into that very top corner of the map.
You mean here?
Yeah.
Okay, you run across. Give me a stealth check.
I'm good at stealth.
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay, you hear a noise when you run across. You're not sure what that means, but you're not sure. You just like look over, and you saw some sort of activity over there, and you feel like you may have triggered something. It seemed like happened when you ran over.
Great.
Okay. I signal to the rest of the team.
Guys at home.
To a great
I
start.
want you to grade them later. You're going to grade them, and that is the exact grade they're going to do. And we'll put a poll up that'll be, I guess it'll be A, B, C.
Letter grades.
Yeah, letter grades. We'll do A, B, C. We'll do 4. So we'll do A, B, C, or F.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Quickly taking position in the far corner.
We're gonna take a position. What? I'm supposed to be looking to see what's
Are
going
you
on.
yelling at him right now?
I almost want to.
Murder.
Okay, Hogar, you're up.
Who's with me now?
The rest of us, except
Yeah,
for
the rest of
Oh, I
us.
have, I have
So
Fiddler. It's
that's-
actually a cellophane.
So I whisper to the group,
Okay. Arky told us to go in, so let's take whoever's on cover. Abysia,
Yes.
you go against the back wall with Arky, and then Cellophane, you go maybe a few feet in front of them. Botorius, you be the shield and go in front of Cellophane, and I'll stay at the front.
Okay, so now you're doing that. Tell me what you do, Pretorius, with no more talking from Dan for 1 second.
Okay. Well, I would wait for Hogar to start moving, and then.
Okay, so you're just waiting. Just don't tell me what you're gonna do. Don't tell me your thoughts.
All right,
just
so
tell me what you
I'm
do.
I'm still waiting.
You're
Yes.
waiting. Abyssia.
I'm going to go across from Arky in this corner, like right past Thistle.
Okay, you run past Thistle.
And then I go right to the left in that corner there. Yes.
Okay. Give me your stealth check. Actually, you didn't say that you were doing stealthily, so just let me just do a check.
Well, I guess I didn't.
No. Okay.
Do I do something?
No, you don't have to or anything.
Okay.
Next.
You guys are the loudest.
Oh
sneak in the
my
world.
god.
How did you
forgot
live
how
for
to say
two
stealth.
2 seasons?
I forgot I had to say stealthy.
Thistle. Well, actually, Thistle, you went first, but you can go again. That was your opening round.
Well, I'm gonna continue.
You sneak up perfectly, and you see them like, and you're like, what are you doing?
I am gonna creep along the wall to the other door entranceway.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
like poke my head around to see if anything's coming through.
Okay. You creep along the wall, and you sit there, and you poke around. Give me that stealth check again.
It is. Wait, where am I? Sorry. A 15.
15? Okay, you're fine.
can I speak as a free action?
Hold on 1 second. Only because you gave a whole thing, and they would have reacted to you, so I need them to do their reactions first.
Alright.
Cellophane, what are you doing after the instructions?
I am gonna move forward, but I'm gonna, since seeing where everybody is right now, I'll try to sneak a little quietly and go follow where Abyssia is.
You said next to her?
I'll hang back a little bit. Yeah.
Here?
Perfect.
Okay, you make your way over there. Okay. That completes roughly around. Hogar, go ahead. Roleplay.
I'm with who there?
Notorious is next to you.
Okay.
So just to be clear, for everybody at home right now, so everybody can just see this. If you look at the map, Steve, thank you. Thistle is right here. The wizard is over here. Abyssia, who's supposed to be covering, is over there. Arky is over there. And the two fighters, Shield and Vanguard, are here.
We're not fully in position yet.
Right.
Sure.
Where did you? I don't know exactly where you want to be.
I'm just saying this is the result of the first round.
I go. I sneak up to the opposite, the wall opposite of Thistle.
The wall opposite of Thistle.
Yes.
Here?
No.
No, to the right.
That one right there.
Across
That-
the opening
yep.
of the door.
Like
Closer to Dan.
Oh,
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Okay.
Sneaky.
oh god.
The biggest guy in the group is
Did you go
sneaking
really
across.
quiet?
Okay.
Nothing to see here.
I'll make my sneak check.
What is going on?
Go ahead, make that check.
A 2. A 3.
Oh no!
Botorius, finish your movement out, and then we're going to get started with this.
I'm gonna move in front of the wizards, so but not too far. Like I'm gonna stay near the wall. No, yeah, over there.
You said wizards?
Well, yeah, there's two over there, isn't there? Isn't that
Just
Abyssia
Cellophane.
and
Myself.
Cellophane?
Abyssia's a bard.
All right. I got you.
I whiz
She's a
sometimes.
magic bard. All right.
Magic bard.
I'll just go another step over this way a little. Yeah, over there is pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. So, and just so you guys can know, towards me is left, so you don't get confused.
Okay.
Because I can't see
Who
what
is
you.
left? I got
Yeah.
it.
When you point and do things, I can't tell.
This is brutal.
Okay.
We're good.
We're in a good position. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now.
Listen, don't forget that the DM is going to try to antagonize us because that's what he does.
What am I doing?
Nothing.
Do I need to do anything right now?
At this point,
Gave us directions and told us to do things.
stop. At this point, you haven't had to do a blessed thing.
I haven't done anything.
Manipulating.
I'm manipulating?
He's moving a mouse.
Come on.
You put
Just
us
to be
in this
clear,
situation.
after round 1, guys, the Vanguard is here.
Seriously.
So,
I don't know.
Pointing at the screen and saying what you guys have done.
I'm actually. I don't
please.
often agree with you, but yes, I agree with you 110% on this one, Tony.
DM is going to DM.
Word.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So as you guys sit there, you hear, "Come out of there. Who goes there?" You're walking around all different areas.
But when I peeked around, did I see what they were carrying? Like they appear like.
They look like warriors. They seem to be guards. They have swords. It looks like a very, very easy situation to check it out. That's what you see right now. You can hear them walking around. And if you can't see them, they're not making very much of like a stealth situation, so you know where everybody is basically. You can hear the footsteps echoing around. Okay.
So obviously you should.
Okay, so now I'm going to take you officially into like an attack combat round, just to kind of put you in there. We're going to start with Arky since you're to my left, God.
Okay, so I can see these guys now from my position?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you can't see this guy. You see this guy.
I see that guy. And these are 5-foot squares? Are we playing like regular?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So could you move me like diagonally, like 4 squares over, down, and that'll put me in range with my rifle.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 shots at that guy.
Okay, so you run down, you fire.
Yes.
I was waiting for
Unnatural 20.
I was waiting for them to break out the blunderbuss and just blow everybody away.
And a 15.
15, nice. Rob, question for you. When you moved over there, did you feel like I manipulated you to do that? Or you just walked over?
Man, you did.
A little bit. You drank my token.
Here we go. Damage. 9, 10. Nice. 19 damage.
19 damage, nice.
All right.
Okay, so you run up, open up, 19 damage. This guy gets hurt, and he goes, attack them. That's his response. Hogar, you go.
I go, Vanguard! I come out, I attack the guy closest. I run to the guy and attack him, the guy closest to me.
Okay, so you run out, and this guy?
Yes.
Okay. So you run up and you attack him. God.
How many attack? Do I get my full 3 attacks?
No, you're going to get 1 attack right now.
Okay. A 1.
Oh.
Okay, so you run and go Vanguard, run up to the guy, and throw your sword. Actually, when you go around the corner, you open your sword out, and the sword clings and goes flying into where this mouse is over here. It's just sitting there on the floor.
They jinxed my dice on Monday.
Yeah, those dice.
We didn't jinx your
Been
dice.
real
You did
bad.
it to yourself. You
not-
said
this
it
is not
always
good.
rolls great in combat.
Yeah, I know.
You had to jump into that hellish pit, didn't you?
Oh, man.
It always rolls great here. I'm going to give you a little red pin.
Oh man, I'm loving this.
That red pin is your sword.
Okay.
Okay, so that is that. You run up to the guy, you don't really have much to do, and you roll the 1. The guy is going to get a free attack, and you run up to him with a sword. He rolls a 1.
Whoa!
Do I grab his sword for
That is
Roll
awesome.
off your 1. Roll off your 1.
13?
Okay, so you run up to him. He looks at the sword and he's like this and like freaks out because he can't believe you threw it, and they're all like fearing for their lives. The sword's huge, and they go like this. And you come over and like you just look at him, and then you grab the sword out of his hand and end the round.
Yes.
Botorius, you're up.
I would like to run towards your left, and how far can I go? Can I reach the
Depends on your movement rate.
targets from now? Let's
So you go. Every box is 5 feet.
Probably got like 30 feet. 30, 35 feet.
25
Oh.
is my rate. Yes, 25. So I guess just put me as far
Where you're
as I
running, I
can.
imagine, right?
Yeah, put me as far as I can go.
I'll get you up to there.
Okay.
To run. Abyssy, you're up.
Could I go?
Can you go? Yeah.
No. I don't want to leave Celafair.
Notice the difference between when we play without the map
Yeah.
You guys are just running in
Oh,
and
yeah,
attacking.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The second you put a map on, everyone's like,
Gotta watch my box.
Not there,
I'm
there,
gonna be-
there, not there, there, not there, that spot.
I'm going to be right here, guys.
I gotta watch my square.
Against this
I gotta
wall.
watch my 5-foot
Right.
space.
Where's it? Where?
stand-
Where? What? Where's it? Where? 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 What?
I stand next to Arky.
Okay. You stand next to Arky here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what? Anything else? That's it? 6 seconds.
That's it, yes.
Okay, great round. Thistle, you go.
All right. So I'm gonna keep to the walls and
Okay.
go around and down.
This way?
Yeah, I want to try to stay hidden. No.
To the right, he means
Inside the yeah. Yep.
Okay, trying to sneak around. Give me a stealth check, 18, because they're kind of watching that exact direction. You try sneaking real fast.
A natural 20, so
was
it's
a nice
Perfect.
28.
Woohoo!
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25? How far do you move?
25.
Okay, so that you sneak around, and you're pretty sure they did absolutely not see you. We happen to go at a great time.
How far can I go?
That's,
Is
that's
it?
25.
Right
yeah.
there? Okay. So
5,
I'm,
10, 15, 20, 25.
I'm just gonna sit tight.
Sitting tight. And Cellar Fair.
I will move above and a little bit forward of Arky, if I can. Yeah.
Wherever you want to be. You could be anywhere around here if you're running.
A 1 down, please.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, you are in.
And I will cast Firebolt at the free guy, not the one that Holgar is attacking.
Gotcha. Go ahead, make that roll.
Every time people say firebolt, I
Think fireball?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is getting
You can roll.
19 plus. That's
That's a
definitely
hit.
And it'll be 2d10 damage. So that is 4 plus 10, 14 damage.
And that is a kill.
Whoa.
Congratulations, your first kill, guys.
Nice job.
He dies. Actually, we can leave him here.
It's the new guy.
Okay, so he's on the floor. If you look at the screen, you'll still see him dead right there. His body is there. There you go. This guy tries to grapple you, I guess. Roll a post grapple check. He tries to, like, not make you swing the sword at him.
Okay.
Because he freaks out.
I get advantage on strengths.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15. Oh, that's a 22.
Okay, you beat him.
All right.
Okay, so he's trying to, like, grapple you. He can't get anything around you going on. These guys don't see you, Vin, so they keep making away.
oh.
Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I move not so dumb.
Top of the lineup. Arky, you're up. Arky, you're going to need to give me a perception check to see you. I'm not going to do passive. I'll let you roll it even though it's passive.
18.
Okay, so you notice these guys flanking you.
Okay, I slide one spot to the west and fire at the guy
Here?
below it. Yeah, there, and fire at the guy, the westernmost guy.
Okay,
2
go for
shots. 24, 18.
24 and 18.
What are you
2 hits.
firing exactly?
Rifle.
Rifle.
Okay.
Yeah. 7 damage.
7
Terrible
damage
rolls.
total. Holgar, you're up.
All right, I'll take 3 attack. What are the stats on this sword?
He has a longsword. It's 1d8.
Okay. All right, 3 attacks. I got a 24.
Hit.
Natural 20. Here we go.
That's it.
Yeah.
My God.
And a 15.
15's a miss.
Okay. It's a 1d8 damage. All right.
I'll let you roll the damage. Botorius, what are you going to do?
I imagine I would hear Arky's rifle firing behind me,
You do, and it doesn't go there, yeah.
and I.
Just roll perception, and just don't roll, like, achieve above a 5.
What's perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yes.
If you roll die first and you roll high enough, then you gotta think about it.
What do I gotta get?
5.
No.
Okay, so you're completely focused on what's in front of you, and his sword flew out of his hand, and this guy's trying to grapple him, and you hear the shot, but you're not thinking
He's just
about
like, I wonder why Arky's firing his gun.
it. You're not even thinking
All
that.
right,
You're not focused on it.
Do I see where Holgar's sword went?
Yes, it's on the floor right here.
I go to the sword.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You grab his sword.
Yeah, I pick it up.
Okay.
Can I do anything
nice.
else or no?
His sword is up.
Take another step back towards Holgar or no?
That's gonna be it.
Okay.
Yep, you're done.
I hit him for 8 damage and 17 damage.
8 damage, 17 damage, and that is the first time this guy has been struck. And that's a kill.
Good luck.
All right.
Just got him. Woo! You literally just got him. Okay, and it takes that guy down.
Second kill.
We're going to Abyssia.
Okay, so I have 2 attacks, and I attack the guy next to the guy that Arky attacked.
Okay.
The guy east of him.
Here.
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack.
It's a 10.
That's only a 10. Shouldn't it be higher?
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, 17 with arrows. 17.
17's a hit.
Yes.
And a 9.
17 and a 9. Thank you.
Okay, so 1 hit.
Okay.
Go for it. You roll your damage. Vin, you can go while she's doing the damage.
Okay, so I at this point I want to make a double move around the towards yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not even sneaking until I get.
Yeah, you're just running.
Yep, until I get to there.
Okay. That's the end of you. What is your damage?
11.
11 damage. You're attacking the guy on the left. Got it. Cellofair.
All right.
So you are definitely aware because of the shot, and you're right there in eyesight that you can see these 2 guys are coming up, of course.
Yep. And seeing as the both of them are in front of me, I will cast Magic Missile, splitting 2 missiles on the gentleman to your right and 1 to the gentleman to the left.
Okay. You call them a gentleman.
Well, they will be once.
A magic missile for the gentleman.
Oh,
Who ordered the fireball?
Thank you.
No? No one? I'll send it back.
So that's 4 and 3.
I would like to see a
love
wizard
that. Seriously.
I would love to see a wizard that's very gentlemanly. That's all he does.
Yes.
He's very polite.
Yes.
Gentlemen's affair.
What'd you do?
7 damage to the one on your right,
Okay.
and 5 damage to the one on your left.
Got it.
Sorry. Did
My apologies,
I
sir.
Injure you?
Caesar salad and
Death.
Magic missile.
magic missile.
Missile.
Okay, these guys
It's
run
Cajun
in.
chicken fireball style.
These guys run in to attack the 2 of you guys. And you wiped out the other ones, so that's that. They get 1 attack on each. I got a natural 20 on you, Abyssia.
Oh, dear.
Awesome.
And I have an 18, it's a 22 on Cellofair. Hit?
Yep.
Okay.
I blame you all for this.
So 5, 10,
just
12
want you to
damage
know
on
that.
you, Abyssia.
Me? Okay.
And 6 damage on you, Cellofair. Rob, it's back to you.
Okay, I'll hit the guy on Cellofair first with the blunderbuss.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
That's 10 damage.
Okay.
Nice. Blunderbuss.
And I'll take my second shot on the other guy.
I think in the future, the blunderbuss.
I was just thinking that.
Do you see him drawing it?
I was thinking. I'm looking at him like, man, he's hitting the guy with a
Yeah.
shotgun. He's standing right next to him. It should be like a cone damage.
I'm going to say that you can't use the blunderbuss here because you would kill Cellofair.
So the blunderbuss can do area damage.
It's an area damage,
It's
yeah.
a shotgun.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
don't worry
I've got
about
a slug in there. It's fine.
Yeah.
it. That's okay. Just pretend it's a rifle.
I'll give you
It's
the
okay.
rifle. Okay, 6 damage on that guy.
Okay.
And if he's still standing, I'll
He's still standing.
put the second shot into him. Oh, didn't go. 24.
Got him.
Got nice. Another 6.
And he goes down.
Nice.
Yeah, you definitely gotta make that like a cone damage. Like,
Yes.
Like a 15 or a 20-foot cone.
I'm happy with that. I'll just remember not to shoot it when anyone's close. Allies are close.
Okay, Holgar, you're up.
I charge at the last guy standing.
Vanguard!
Okay, you turn around and you can see it here because it's obvious. Botorius has your sword in his hand.
That's okay.
Okay.
I have a weapon.
What last guy? Oh, that guy.
My movement is 40.
Yeah. So I'll give you the charge, 1 attack. Go ahead.
Okay.
I know they got rid of charge in 5th edition homebrew, but I like charge, and I think that it belongs to be there.
It's 20.
Under 20, yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. All right, max 13 damage.
13 damage. And that is a kill. That's it.
All right.
And that ends it.
Sketchy.
A plus.
Sketchy.
Sketchy at best.
Guys, that was the end of that battle there. Please let me know what is their letter grade. Can we get a poll up? A, B, C, and F. 4 letter grade. Do it that way.
What about A plus?
No.
You know what would have been good if somebody had yelled out that there was other guys coming from the other way, and we could have maybe got together on that.
There you go.
That would have been a great idea. Everybody in the other room.
What?
This is the
That would've
first
been
time
just great.
we've been cover.
I figured
know,
you'd hear the shoot.
They sent us in here to work
What,
as a
really?
team. I didn't hear anybody doing a teamwork.
We're here to learn.
What really would have been
Learn
good
that.
We're learning
was if
how to
people
work.
would have listened to me and said, I'm going to go check out to see what's going on instead of somebody running off and seeing everything.
I feel like all these comments are directed at me right now.
Because they are.
I did more damage than anyone.
This is
little
why
bit.
you shoot people.
A little bit.
But today it was only bad people I shot.
Yeah.
Luckily, so far, day's not over yet.
Bad, not
Ooh, it's gonna be
really
rough, guys. Can you get that poll up for me, please? Just right now, some comments. Marlon Johnson says have to be an F. D-Ski B. Melissa.
That's rough.
Melissa says C.
like
Jackie
F
says
plus.
B.
F
F is
Janice
rough, but
says
it's
C.
true.
Mark says C.
Oy.
Deanna, I'm sorry, I did it again. Dina. Dina says recon. Please add it to the list.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's you.
let's-
That's Thistle.
Yeah, I know. I
Jeff
know.
Sanford
Thistle.
says B. Richard Wild says B. Derek Luxon says C.
Wow.
Marlon Johnson says
Yeah,
C. I think I got that ready. I got these ready? Yeah.
Just remember, we're beginning the montage. We're at the opening part here. This is the part where we screw up, and then
Right.
we
That's
get
right.
better.
This is when
Sai
Rocky.
Saba says C. Guys, it is overwhelmingly C, it looks like. So,
C.
Yeah.
Onyx
agree
appears
with
at the... Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I think that's being nice.
Yes.
Onyx appears... Well, let's start with how you think you did.
I think we did very well.
So tell me why you think you did well.
I killed them all.
Yeah, I covered everybody.
After you alerted them.
I don't think we did well.
Bad. We did bad.
Now remember, these adversaries were very weak in comparison to what you were doing. You know, if it was much stronger, you would have a problem. You know, do you feel you made any mistakes, or
Yes.
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 Quite a few.
what mistakes did you make?
There was no communication.
I dropped my sword.
I don't know,
That was
Arky.
definitely a mistake. Yes.
I don't know, Arky. What do you think we did wrong? Where did it start? Maybe there might be a clue in there. Where did it start?
I thought that back corner was a good spot for me.
Yeah, just bolting across the room while I'm trying to find out what the hell's going on 2 rooms over. That's a
Okay, so I should have waited for you to give some more information.
Maybe a signal.
that would have been
Helpful?
very smart.
Communication.
So when you do that, you'll sneak out, you'll see what's there, and then you come back to us and tell us? Is that how it's supposed to work?
It doesn't have to work like that, but it should.
Okay.
So guys, we have some comments here. Jared Wood says, congrats, there are 3 rings to every marriage. First to engage a ring, then wedding ring, then comes the suffer ring.
Too true.
Let's see. Everybody loves the gentleman idea. Daryl Davidson. Guys, it's up right in the polls right now. A, B, C, and F.
Oh,
it looks like it's C,
man.
but yeah, vote it right there right now so we can confirm
Smokes,
it.
That was
harsh. Daryl says, 200 stars from Scott Weber. Thanks, Scott.
All right, Scott,
Thank you,
thank
Scott.
you.
Daryl Davidson says, gentlemen, I must claim your lives. Please send hell my condolences. Daryl says, different Daryl says, guard flambe. Jackie Shaw says, terribly sorry, but I'm about to stop your heart now. She then says, good sirs.
Concept, definitely.
Good sirs, I hope this chain lightning doesn't dampen your day too terribly much. D-Ski, now I know my next character, thanks guys, a noble wizard fighter with the rapier. Yes, I love it. I love it.
Oh, yes.
We have to bring. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll bring
reminds me of.
We're gonna bring an NPC into the game.
It reminds me of an old NPC of yours. What you call it? I forget the name now, but I'll have to.
Not
I'll have to
Raphael.
Look it back. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
No, Raphael. Not Raphael.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Also, in a marriage, there's also the lover ring.
The lover ring.
The lover ring.
Yeah.
The lovering up.
No, it's.
Yes.
No.
Wow. Maybe not for you guys.
No.
Oh.
Lovering.
We're gonna have to talk to Mike about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said it. We made it up.
Yeah, it sounds like something Mike would make.
Tell him, babe. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So,
I was gonna say poor
Sorry,
Mike,
throw it
but
in
it's
there.
really poor Brooke.
You know what? We reverse. It changes.
Melissa Manati says Arky perhaps needs to be voted off the island.
Melissa.
Tristan says.
Harsh.
Oh, Marlon
That was
Marlon
bold.
Johnson says because you didn't stay together.
Yes.
Jackie, remind me to look back at the comments. Thank you. I did. That's why I went back. Awesome.
Gotta communicate.
Let's see.
All right,
Matthew
let's see.
Green
We're
says
not used
C
to
for your
that.
communications.
Bad communications.
Scott Weber says the big mistake's not having Lump and Sparky there. Yes, well, we add them to the mix. That will definitely make it harder
To communicate.
to communicate. Ken says Paladin skill Spank. Oh wait, that would be Smite.
That's a great one.
Jared Wood says I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Yep, me too.
Derek Luxon says, can you fill out this form about your experiences with Disintegrate? We do appreciate the feedback. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, Steve, can you let me know how the poll went? C.
Man,
C is the winner.
brutal.
C is her cookie, and it's also
We're
for
lucky
your
to get
performance.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Not too bad. First go
So
round.
what? Listen, I'm not in game. So he says, well, if I had to grade it on a letter grade, I would give it a C. Tell me what you think you should have got.
See.
Okay, what do you think?
I think maybe a C. Our shield ran out farther than everyone. He didn't stay behind to protect the wizard or the covering people.
You're gonna talk about being in the wrong position?
You, well, we don't
Come
have
on.
to. We don't have to point fingers at each other, okay?
Maybe if you called it out when you saw those guys coming in,
Let's just
I would have been there for you.
But good point. Next time I will.
Yeah.
let's hear what Onyx has to say, and then we'll learn for next time.
Good
That's
idea.
all.
Well, I've told you pretty much so far what's going on. But, yes, so the first thing that you've done, which was definitely a problem, is that, yes, I saw that Thistle ran forward and he was checking everything out. And then Arky ran across the map, the terrain, and made himself known. And then Holgard did the same thing. And I think eventually Celafair, which I'm very surprised because you've been in one of our fighting groups for a long time. And you all made yourselves known. Therefore, the whole element of surprise was completely wiped out. Now, what if this was an army of individuals? It would have been very hard. You would have had both your fighters in a large battle, and then when they've surrounded you, it would have been much harder to take. This was basically to show you that you shouldn't have never been surprised. You didn't move as a group, and all of your wizards and covering fire personnel ran forward. There never should be a moment where the fighters, the tanks of your group, are in the rear. That is that's pretty much a problem. Once you've made your attacks, yes, you are capable warriors and such, but your strategy is very weak, I would say. So not a good show. Any other comments that you want to talk about in your performance here?
No, I think that's pretty spot on, to be honest with you.
Well, good. Okay, so they take you outside and they put you guys through like a whole different kind of training, and it's basically stuff. And because it's training, you guys may take 25 experience points for the day, and you go through hours and hours of like the basics. They then bring you back to your tower. Well, they don't bring you back, but you make your way back to your tower. You guys talk about your day, but we're gonna move past that. You guys go to sleep, and during the night, one of you wakes up. Okay. Abyssia.
Oh, I knew it.
Game on.
You toss in your sleep, Abyssia. You're having a restless night. You're not really sure why. Finally, you begin to open your eyes. And you sit up in your bed to see that your bed is now outside in the middle of the desert. Next to you, in a partial semicircle of beds, you see your allies. They're all sleeping. You look up, trying to open your eyes. The sky is purple. Exactly how it was in the plane of death. And the sand, as far as the eye can see, seems to be a mix of regular sand and the color gray. In front of you, not more than 50 feet, is the necromancer. He has an undead body, and he's half covered with flesh. And he's sitting in a throne of bones, very large bones. His eyes are amethyst, and he seems to be staring forward, staring right behind you at the Red City. He's fixated on it. What do you want to do?
I move my hand to see if he sees me.
You move your hand, and he makes no motion.
Okay. I begin to walk towards him.
Okay. You begin to walk towards him.
Yes. I get up to him?
You're about, you walk like a third of the way there, you get a little closer. You're noticing a lot of different things that ascribe to you, the mountains in the distance. You see that he's not moving or anything.
Okay.
And as you get about halfway there, you wake up. And you're back. Everybody else, you see everyone else is getting up. And it is morning. Everyone rise and shine. You guys actually see Jacques in the morning. He goes, how was your day yesterday? Was it good? How was the training?
Enlightening.
There was lightning?
Enlightening.
Oh. Well, you guys have fought before, so I'm sure, right? You did pretty
We
good.
need to do better.
Did he give you a grade? He loves getting grades out. What did he give you?
Yeah.
Yes.
A plus? A plus plus? A, only A? What'd you get?
You got a C.
A C?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I said.
I think you need to see what you're going to do about that because it's no good.
Yep.
What's the matter?
Guys, he's coming, and he's very close.
Who?
The necromancer.
What?
What?
How do you know?
That's why we are trading.
We're going after him.
Yeah, no, I had a dream. It was more like I was there, actually. You were all sleeping, and I saw him there in the middle of the desert, but not. It was weird. Sitting on a throne of bones and looking through his two amethysts and staring directly at the Red City. Surrounded by mountains, and the sand was discolored. It was sand like we know it, but also gray sand, almost like as if the bones were ground down.
How far away was he?
I couldn't tell, but there were mountains in the background where he was. I couldn't reach him. I woke up before I could, but he didn't.
It's probably a dream.
Yes, these bad dreams, it's just a vestige of the fear spell he put on us.
Yes. I have not been sleeping well as of late because of that.
What if it's not just a dream, though?
Why do you think it was more than a dream?
Because it didn't feel like a dream. It felt like I was being shown something.
Could that be how your crystal works? Maybe you can get visions from different times while you sleep.
Maybe. I'll have to read more on the book.
But like all of a sudden your crystal is like kicking in.
I don't know what makes it work or inhibits it from working, Jacques. We're trying to figure that out. Hopefully, before we actually do face the necromancer. But
I would say don't worry about it. Concentrate on your training. You know, you had a hard day yesterday. You guys did a workout for a very, very long time. And you're probably working yourself very hard. And then you didn't sleep well. It's probably just that.
Maybe you should tell Onyx about it, just to be safe.
If you want, I can try to detect magic on you, but I would suggest you take off all of your other items, see if there's anything that's lingering. If there's like some sort of a spell.
All of my other items.
Your other magical items.
Yes, I agree. You should take off all of your items and let us figure out what's going on here.
Hey.
Wow.
Magical items. Magical items.
Pervs.
Don't listen to them.
All of a sudden you hear the steps come up and you hear, "Oh, Lump have great day.
Oh, no.
First day Lump don't get shocked."
Hi, Lump.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Great to see you.
Breakfast served downstairs. Have some. I'm eating it. And he has eggs and stuff. Good. Easy day. What you do?
Training.
Training.
You train? I hear about train. They go real fast. In Rhaegar.
What?
No Miss City have train.
Training. For fighting.
Practice. Sword fighting. Practice.
Oh, Lump is great fighter.
Fighting practice.
I fought in the gladiator arenas.
Oh, wow.
Lump show you all how to fight. One day when I'm not eating.
I don't doubt it.
Okay.
Num num num.
That sound I make. Num num num.
Oh, Lord.
Thanks, Lump.
I go get breakfast.
Okay, you guys eat. You wake up. You guys make your way over to the Red Keep, the Red City, and you see Onyx is there. Jacques actually walks over with you, and Jacques goes over with somebody else. You see him training with a couple of people, and you see these 3 guys come up to him, and they actually attack him at the same time eventually, and he starts like defending versus all of them like that, and he's doing a couple of things, and kind of makes you appreciate how good of a fighter he is. Onyx walks over to you. Well, you had your first day. You had a lot of training. We put you through one of the shared illusions, and today we're going to do that again. We're going to see how you do. Remember, I want you to follow what I told you. Now, we didn't speak about Thistle going ahead and searching for the group, and that's a good idea. I thought that would have been understood, but it seems like we need to discuss it. If one of you is stealthy, do not all go with that person. Let the person be stealthy and quiet, and then come back and let you know what happened. Don't let him go too far, but don't all follow him. Maybe don't walk past ways where people can see you. Use the element of surprise, just so you know you're immediately going to lose a letter grade if you do not have the element of surprise. Should never be you losing that. Now, any questions?
Onyx, I tell him about my dream,
Okay.
my experience.
Very interesting. What is your worry? You felt like it was more than a dream?
I do.
Well, for now, concentrate on your training. I will speak to the Queen on this and discuss it with Tomb Mage. I'll let you know if you come up with anything, but as right now, just work on you. Work on yourself.
Great.
Give us the best version of you can.
Yes.
Thank you, Tony Robbins.
Everyone. He goes.
I mean, Onyx.
He goes to 7 feet tall. Let me tell you what you gotta do. Okay, so here we go, everyone. Opens the portal. And who goes through? Raise your hand. And everyone goes through. Guys, where's Sparky? Don't worry, Sparky is still here. Sparky is doing what he was doing last time, and he's working on the suit. So he's doing that. So he didn't go anywhere. Lump and Sparky are still doing things, and that's why if you caught the meeting, Lump didn't get shocked by Sparky because it's like the first day the suit is working properly.
Oh,
So-
you know, I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you said.
Exactly. And yeah, everyone. It's like 1,000 lumps right now. Lump. Where's Sparky? Look within, Tony. Yes, Catherine. Look within. Amazing. Okay, guys. So you guys appear. Steve, you can cut to the screen. You guys appear in a dungeon, in a cave. And we now go to the cave. The walls are huish blue, and you see your ally standing next to you as you are in the interesting cave.
I was just going to ask if you could do that. You're a mind reader.
I can't really do it too much because they'll have a little trouble seeing at home. Actually, if I watch the screen, I could possibly do it. Let's see.
Too much.
I have to go. It's kind of weird. You have to go to the right first. I'll do that for now. Okay, guys. There is the group. Should be a little bit easier for you guys to see. You're standing there. There are no NPCs. It is the 6 of you. Guys, let's see how you do. I'm going to be very upset if you get a C again. And again, I'm not voting. Everyone at home is voting.
I'm going to be very upset if we get a C again.
Yes. Let's do it, guys. Guys, pay attention and let them know what you think at the end. Get some reactions for the group. What do you? Tell me your emotional state for them going into this.
All right.
IBS.
So let me go first this time. Nobody run out. Sit tight.
Not too far, though.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
And if it's clear, I'll wave you up. And stick to the walls. Don't walk into the middle of the rooms.
Okay.
Got it. All right. So I go to the north side of me and I just start cutting up that wall to the entrance to see what's around the bend.
You look around the bend.
Do you want stealth checks or?
You can roll a stealth check.
A 26.
You're good.
Nice.
Okay. You see there's a guy sitting around a fire. Just chilling out. They're talking. Give me 4, you 3, and Vin Banana, give me 4 guys that are around a fire talking.
What a fire. What a fire we got going
Tell
here,
you,
boys.
you did a good job with that one.
Oh, this is the best fire I ever lit.
It's beautiful, man. The heat coming off of it is
good.
What a fantastic... Look at
Sounds
these
like a
flames.
camping
Look at these flames, fellas. Look at
where's the
these
food?
flames. I'm in charge of the fire. You're in charge of the food. I already lit the flames. I'm not in charge of the food. I'm in charge of lighting the
Well, I
fire.
did say that before.
Throw the food
He
on.
did say that
Hold
before.
on, let me go get the food.
I don't know if we're ever going to get to eat tonight.
See, I'm thinking this fire might be attracting people to us, fellas. We got to make sure we're keeping our cover here in the mountains.
Don't worry, I'm covering all of you.
Oh, really?
You're covering me?
Sure.
All right.
You're covering him looking at the fire?
Tony, what are they?
Jackie Shaw goes Joe Pesci. Okay, so that is the conversation you hear. Nothing to do with normal conversation. It's just 4 guys around a fire talking about the fire, like, passionately. So what do you want to do?
It's just they're humans or are they like?
Yeah, they're all humans.
Okay. So I look back.
Anybody want to go up next to Ben?
Who do I see back further? Is that Botorius?
Anyone want to go up next to Ben?
No.
I won't. Despite what I might want to do, I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
So you want to go up next to Vin, you're just not.
Correct.
Is that Botorius there? I can't make it out. Do I have a line of sight with them?
Yeah.
So I.
Okay, I turn around. I turn around. So, Thistle, he went like this. and he did this too.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's great.
Why is it like kindergarten D&D?
I did this.
I was so proud. Up to today, I was like, yeah, these guys are getting good about that. Watching this is...
What's going on here?
Bring it back the map totally.
The map, you know what was funny?
Yeah, it's
Every time we've introduced something interesting for people to know at home, every time we introduce a different technology to the game that interacts with the players get a little funny and things like this.
It's like they're losing their minds.
It's the first time you've done it, and you guys are like, I don't know,
They're losing their minds.
You're regressing. I think this is so nervous by the map because
and the grades.
And the grade. It's the grades.
I'm like D&D.
It really is the grades.
So I stand there for like.
I'm trying to stick in my character.
So I stand there for like. I don't know, like 10 or 15 seconds to see like if any of them start coming around the turn, it'll.
No one's moving yet. He turns around and he definitely relays the message. So go ahead, stay, and just so you know, when you're talking in game and everything else.
And I'm just like constantly like going back and
You're
forth
looking back and
between
forth.
the group and
Go ahead, guys, what are you
the
doing?
party.
Right. Should we move forward? Maybe you two should go first.
Yeah.
We have to wait. We have to wait for Thistle to come back.
What? He's already there. He's scattered
I don't think he's.
Do I see any of them?
I think that's why he.
They're all talking, whispering to each other, but no one's moving.
You know, he signaled to me. Yes, he's waving us on. Quietly.
I'll go vanguard.
Okay, just be really quiet.
God.
Okay.
I sneak sneakily along the
I
side
sneak sneakily.
Here?
in the shadows, and I arrive at Thistle
Yes.
undetected.
Roll your stealth.
Roll my stealth. All
Ar-
right.
Arky, what are you doing?
All right, 17.
Okay.
Nice.
quiet.
I'm just gonna inch up just a tiny bit, right around there. Yeah.
Botorius.
I would like to step in front of Arky. That's doable.
Step in front of Arky.
Yeah.
Okay. Bizia?
I stealthily walk around and get on the side of Botorius. That's what I want to do. That's not what I'm going to do.
Burning in the fire! It's so hot! Oh my god! Why did I go here?
My hair is red. They don't see me.
No!
Oh, Lord.
I'm ready.
Save us.
It's okay.
They won't see me here.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Okay, so where'd you go? Here? There?
Ah, if you
there,
were listening,
there,
you would have known.
there. No, I wasn't listening.
Oh.
Look, you're magically teleported to the fire.
Back to fire.
Oh, don't worry, you didn't bring food, guys. You're eating human.
Uh-huh.
Where you want to go?
Next on the other side of Botorius, yeah, right there.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. Cellophare.
I will go right behind Abyssia, and I will actually take a glance into the area to your right, I believe,
That's his right.
Here?
Yeah.
and just try and see if I could see anything in there, keeping in mind that I have dark vision. So
Okay, you're looking in there. You're not seeing much activity, and we go to the top of the lineup. They don't. The other guys are not making any movements. Or they're just kind of talking and eating and stuff like that. They're moving around the fire, and nothing's happening.
How dark is it in here?
It's pretty dark.
Do I
pretty
think? Do I think I can make it across the opening to the other side?
I can't tell you what you think.
No, I'm just
Since you have the board in front of you, I would probably answer that in a different way. But since you have the board in front of you, I'm gonna let you judge that.
All right.
You want to go first? 6 seconds. 6.
Yeah, I turn to both to Hogar. Stay here. Let me see if I can get up to the top corner there and maybe distract them.
And then what?
Then you attack them.
Me?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
do I hear them?
Stay.
Can we hear?
No.
We can't hear each other?
They're whispering, and you guys are 15 feet away.
All right, and I use stealth to get across the
Okay, go forward. You're
opening.
You're in the shadows. You give me a 10. You're fine.
A 13.
You're fine. You go to the other side over here,
Yes.
you're trying to hide shadows.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You see him scurry across. You kind of lose him a bit.
Do we see that? Do I see him go
You
across?
guys do because you know where he is. Holgar, you're right there. I'm gonna let you go next. What do you want to do?
I hold.
You hold. Okay. Arky.
Okay.
6 seconds.
I'll slide up behind Hogar, diagonal down from Hogar. Yeah, right there.
Botorius.
I move up. I guess right behind Hoga. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Abyssia.
I move up, I guess, kind of where Thistle was, in front of Hogar. And if I sing, are they able to hear me? Am I in range?
I can't tell you. You have to look at the map now.
It's about what?
Each box is 5 feet. And I can't tell you what will happen if you sing.
Oh, yeah.
I
Be
can
in
see it
range.
better over there.
Cellophare, what are you doing?
I'm
While she's
going to
thinking.
move behind Botorius.
Behind Botorius. Yep. Okay. So Cellophare or Abyssia, if you guys want to make an action. Well, Cellophare doesn't know that you can't see anybody. Abyssia, are you doing anything?
Yes, I want to sing my sleep song
Okay,
around the fire.
go for it.
So I'm singing. La 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 la.
Okay, make a roll.
16.
Okay. You see two guys just fall asleep. These two guys get very freaked out. The other two guys are awake. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, we're awake.
Damien, and Dan, you're the guards that are awake.
Oh, they went to sleep. These lazy bums. I told them to get more sleep before we had to take the night shift. These guys all the time.
Do we hear anything?
Roll intelligence check.
Okay.
If you roll a 12 or above, it seems suspicious.
Natural 20.
Okay, so this seems like magic to you. And would you roll?
19.
19. Okay, you're right with them. You're both up and at it.
No. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong with this. Oh, this is all wrong.
How fast
All
that tune
wrong.
has changed.
Do we hear them? Do we hear the singing? Do we hear?
You don't hear the singing until after, because it kind of blended in and kind of was entrancing you, and you really realized you were listening to it. So now that you're kind of out of it, or you're whatever, you realize that something's going on. Okay, so I'll take over from here. So this guard, now they've been alerted, this guard runs over here and calls for help. This guard, because a torch.
That's why you're supposed to wait.
And 1, 2 is going to be a top one, and 3, 4 is going to be the bottom one, top one. He throws a torch.
Oh,
over here.
Sorry, guys.
Where's he throw it?
He throws a torch over here where the red is to see it, and just gonna light up the way. And you see him getting ready to get another torch. He's got his sword out, just kind of waiting, and we're gonna go to the next round. So he's already called more guards. More guards are on the way. So you didn't get an A, guys. We're gonna go in order now. Arky, Fenn, you can go.
Okay, bring me in like the middle. Slide me over 4 squares down a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, put me one in the middle. Put me right in the middle there, so I can
Okay.
cover both ways. And actually, so I get an action. I'll shoot at that guy with my rifle then.
Which guy? This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. The guy's right now. He's not looking at you. He's like half has a sword out, you guys, and half trying to grab another torch,
Here we go.
from the wood, throw it out.
22 and an 8.
22 and 8. 22 hits, obviously.
7 damage.
7 damage. So you fire. It rings out loud as hell. This guy gets shot. He's like, ah! There's something out there. Holgar, you're up. 6 seconds.
Is the jig up? I'm assuming the jig is up.
We gave that
I
away.
would say so.
3 seconds.
I charge.
2.
Vanguard!
You run around the corner.
40 is my movement rate.
Okay, I'll give you one attack in this guy.
Alrighty. 22.
That's a hit.
All right, and this is my sword, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 18 damage.
18 damage. That's a kill.
All right.
So you come out and you cut through it. It's a mortal wound. He goes down.
Yes.
Botorius, you're up.
Okay. I yell to them, covering people, take cover. And I move I move up in front of Abyssia.
Okay.
And that's it at the moment.
Abyssia.
Take cover.
6 seconds.
I stay there.
Thistle.
Being that there's nobody there, I actually make my way to the torch to put it out. And then I take to the back wall.
Okay. Yeah. Right. At this turn, all you can do is get that torch out.
Okay, so I drop the torch out.
Okay. I'll remove it.
Is there anything to my right?
You hear footsteps to your right.
Meh.
You hear footsteps come from somewhere.
Well, if I hear footsteps to my right, I look to see what the hell's going on over that way.
You don't see anything right now. It's just darkness or whatever you could see. You don't see. It's barren. You hear footsteps echoing coming from the right.
Okay.
Celifair.
I will move to the right of Abyssia.
To To the right of Abyssia.
And
Okay.
cast a. Hogar's in front of me, so I don't want to hit him. So I'll cast Magic Missile on the two on the one in the front and one on the one in the back, towards the top of the map. The one on the front takes 3 and 2, 5 damage.
This guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
These guys are sleeping, just so you know, on the floor.
Oh, sorry. Then I won't do that. Magic Missile is 100.
This guy right now is finishing calling everybody else.
So I will throw all 3 arrows on him.
Okay.
Magic missiles, rather.
Okay.
So that would be, it was 5 from before, sorry, and then, actually, let me just do the 1, and that's an additional 5, so 10 damage on him.
10 damage, okay. Okay, that's the end of the round for you guys. These guys are sleeping on the floor. We're going to mark them as such. They're invisible, just kind of set to sleep in. This guy is out. Oh, this guy's out of it because he's dead. I don't want to confuse you guys. And all of a sudden, you hear rocks sliding in as people are making their way over. More guards start appearing around the corner. This guy rushes up and attacks Hogar. And that is their round, and besides the attack, which do right now. Hogar, he attacks you, and he rolled very low, so I'm assuming like a 9 obviously does not hit you.
Does not hit.
Okay, we're gonna try to pick up the pace. Rob, you're up first.
Okay, let me slide over to the into the north west cavern.
Like
More
in the
towards-
turn? In the turn.
Yeah, I
you
want to
said
like
about-
hook around to get into that far side. To get all the way over to the west, kind of. The other way.
Oh, here?
No,
No,
To your left.
Left.
towards
left.
you. Towards,
Below
yeah.
ballista.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in that area.
Okay.
And I'll take a shot at the. Let's see. Can I see that guy from here? I want to get in a spot where I can see that guy.
You can see this guy or this guy?
Take 2 shots at
Oh,
that
I'll put you
guy.
right there.
13, 12.
13 and 12. There's no good. Okay, so you fire. It is nothing happens. Hogar, you're up.
All right, I'll attack that guy. 18
That's a hit.
and a 1.
That's a miss. Roll off the
Oink.
1. If you roll very low, you're going to lose your sword again.
Roll off the 1. Okay. 1.
Oh, no.
1 off a 1. This is bad. Okay, you go to attack the guy. Like you charge forward, and you basically impale yourself on his sword, and you drop your sword on the ground.
I did hit him first, though.
Yeah.
Before I rolled the 1.
Yeah. Well, no matter what happens, you impale yourself on his
You
sword.
hit him and then you impaled yourself.
Right.
Nice.
All right, so I hit him for 21 damage.
21 damage. Okay, he's still alive.
Since we're in combat, I figured it was worthwhile to mention, how are we doing on shares?
Oh wait, this is the guy that you hit before, right?
Good question.
No, I think...
No.
I was-
I hit
You've
the,
been hit before.
the front guy.
Okay, so this guy actually dies. So you're free from the 1 because you wouldn't have rolled the 1. So he dies in the first one.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
man.
Yeah, you're lucky.
So,
Oh, man.
so
Enjoy.
if I struck him down, can I also move? Because I want to try to bottleneck them up the. At the
Yes.
Okay.
1, so you can move right into here.
Yeah, right there.
You can keep him in. Cool. Jeff Sanford just gave me a private message talking about how we're running the game. Thank you so much for the information. We have to run it a little bit differently because we have to run it through our ATEM switching software, so that it can be seen in here and also in the other room and also on the stream live. So I have to look. I'll look at again what you're writing, but my first thought is that I won't be able to do that. Marlon Johnson says Hogar needs to strap on his sword.
No, but he needs one of those gauntlets that's got the.
Second edition, they used to have the hook on it.
Yeah, they used to have the hook on, so you can't drop the sword.
Jackie Shaw, before we knew that it wasn't going to happen, she writes, "Dang it, Dan!
I can't. It's all 20s and 1s now with this die.
Derek says, "Dang, they just had the chance to make it look as if one of the sleeping guards murdered the other guard." I can't see the top of the map. They're saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let me bring that down." I'm sorry, you can see those guys there. So here we go. Thank you for the update. What's this? D-Ski said, wait, they didn't know where Abyssia was. They could have just ran away. They didn't know where she was. Yeah, the one guy threw the torch around trying to find out where you guys were, and the other guy just called for help. So, did I finish this round?
No.
Who's left? Who's next?
I think me.
Botorius, go for it. 6
Do I
seconds.
see any of these enemies
You hear the noises, yes.
coming from everywhere?
Yeah, yes, because you're not in like some direct combat. Last time, the way it felt, you need a roll perception check. You could tell that they're all kind of all around you.
Okay, I go to, that's Abyssia and
Cellofair.
I say to them, let's get around this corner, head this way, and I go towards where Arky is. In that.
Here?
Yeah, over there.
Okay, where do you go?
Like right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I tell them.
Abyssia, you
come
go.
over here.
Okay, I follow Botorius.
I'm going to go here.
Yes.
Fine. Cellofair?
I can cast a one-round attack and then move, correct?
Yeah.
And do I see the guys behind me?
Yes.
I will cast a fireball center mass.
There you go.
Nice.
So the fireball is, I'm looking at firebolt. Fireball is
Lots of D6s.
8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm gonna roll. While he's doing that, I'm gonna roll the guards on you, Dan. Just the one guard because you bottlenecked them in.
Oh, wait, I can go.
Oh, and I'm going to move.
Oh, sorry.
That
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
side of the table
they
needs.
go?
Oh well, you went.
No, they went. I just skipped Vindo, yeah.
I'm going to move next to Botorius after it's done.
Okay, what's your damage?
It is 22, 26, 27, 28, 33 damage.
And you got him.
Nice.
Roasted by the
What?
classic fireball spell. They are taken out. They are done.
Nice.
All right, so.
Okay, so Thistle, you hear a fireball explosion and you see 3 guys coming at you.
And do they look like they see me at all, or?
Move in front.
You can't tell. You're not sure.
Okay, so then I pull back into the shadows of that turn there. Yep, and I just sit tight, waiting for them to come around the bend.
Okay. So they attack you. They're gonna get advantage. Oh no, just gonna get an 8 actually. It's not gonna remember. They can't. It's battling you, and like you defend it off very easily, and they can't get around their own person. This guy comes around, does not see you. If you were ready for an action, you would have got attack opportunity right there. They start running forward to see him, so they're probably gonna charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy's gonna give him a charge. This guy moves in. He's not charging. And this guy is kind of like making his way in cautiously. They see you guys too late. You guys are actually all in the darkness. Still over here. One guy attacks you, Hogar. And a miss. I've rolled like a 4 on you 3 times in a row.
Nice.
That is it. We're going to the top of the lineup. Arky, you go first.
Okay, move me to the spot right below Botorius. And I want to take a shot at the guy, not closest to Vin, but next closest, that one.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack.
There we go.
Hogar, you can make your attack as well.
All right, I'm attacking the guy above me on the top of the map.
Gotcha.
25 and a 12, so
That is 1 hit.
5 damage.
5 damage this guy, okay. Hogar, you're attacking your guy. How'd you do?
23, 16, and a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, wow, Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's probably
Is
dead.
that 3 hits?
Yes.
No, you could probably move through them.
I'll let, while you're doing that damage, let Botorius go. Go ahead.
I'm gonna move to the north a bit, maybe about a box or 2, just to get in a more defensive position. And right there's good. Anywhere around there is fine.
Okay. Are you doing any combat here?
And no, nope, not
doing-
yet.
Okay.
No.
Abyssia.
So is that guy in the middle alive?
The one that's
These 2 are alive.
Wait, yes. Those
Everything-
2 are alive?
Yep.
Okay.
If they're not dimmed out, they're alive.
Okay.
The guys are sleeping, actually, but yeah. 6 seconds.
Okay,
6.
so I move up next to Botorius,
Okay.
and I move it to the side of him, so when I shoot, I'm not... Yeah, there you go.
Okay, go ahead.
And I take a shot at both of them.
1 each?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
18 and a
Hit.
20.
And both hits, roll your damage. Thistle.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna come up behind that guy and backstab him.
Can Can I give you my damage just in case I need to distribute my attacks?
Sure.
It's 22 damage, 16 damage.
That's one guy. He's dead.
And 37 damage. I guess I'll just shift it
Okay. Suppose these guys die.
to that guy. Yeah. Oh, he's dead too.
Yeah.
All right.
36 damage. Yeah, you got him. Abyssia, give me your damage real quick.
7 and 13.
7 and 13, and Thistle, go ahead.
All right, so I can make my full attacks on him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 3 attacks. So I rolled a 16, a 1, and then I re-rolled a 1, which gave me a 19.
2 hits.
Actually, I'm sorry, it's a 23, 26, and a 25.
Good. You got all 3 hits.
Nice.
Okay, and that's a lot of damage.
I'll let you do your damage. Cellofair, it's probably going to be a kill. Cellofair, you can go.
I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers right north of Hogar.
Okay.
So, actually,
6
2
seconds.
spaces right on the guy that's there.
Here?
Yeah,
There?
it should be 1 square, yeah.
Okay.
And basically, when he starts his turn, he will take 4d4. Actually, I will cast it at 3rd level, so he will take 64 damage
Okay.
at the start of his turn. Anybody moving through the space will take the
Very
same.
good. Crushing it.
So
Okay.
what do I see in front of me then?
So you see 2 guys coming in. That's pretty much it.
No, but the cloud of daggers. What am I seeing?
Oh, you see like there's these daggers like flinging around in like a circle around him. I think they're like striking him. I believe it is contained to that area, right?
Yeah, 5-foot cube.
Yeah. Okay, so I did damage to him.
Let me know you're ready for damage from me.
Just what is it? What's total?
23, 32,
Kill.
42, 55.
Kill, you got him.
God.
Okay, the cloud is set up. I did damage to him. You see him getting hit.
Did you just kill Thistle or did you kill
Yeah,
the
he
guy?
killed me.
This guy.
No!
Sorry.
He was so powerful.
totally did.
You did so much damage, you killed yourself in time. Okay, so this guy starts. You see like daggers. At first, you're like, "What's going on?" And then like you're like, "Okay, it's probably a wizard. Hopefully, it's my wizard." This guy sees you guys. You're firing at him. He might even be retreating. Let's see what he does. Yes, this guy like tries to book it out. He just runs. This guy comes forward. He takes the 12 damage. Is that 5-foot area?
Yeah.
Okay, you put it right there on that guy, right?
Yep.
So this
That's
guy,
fast.
this guy can't even move. He's just trying to avoid it. This guy goes to attack you, Hogar. 15, is that a hit?
No.
And that is the end of their round. You're doing very well. Arky, go ahead.
Okay, I can actually reach that far guy with my rifle. Do I have a line of sight at him?
I
Guy
can
making a break
just-
for it.
I can move
Or
you.
Just move me slightly to get into position there, and I'll take 2 shots at him. 14 and a 16.
You trying to strike this guy?
No,
No,
the
the
guy
guy's
running
running
away.
away.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you could do
Just like so I'm not hitting this.
You're gonna probably have to go up like 2 or 3 boxes, yeah?
16 and 14.
16's a hit.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. You skin him as he's running. Hogar, you're up.
I'll attack that guy right in front of me.
Go ahead.
It's 29, 21, and 17.
29, 21, and 17. Those are all hits.
Okay.
You don't have to roll damage if you don't want to. Because he's dead, definitely. From all that pain you're about to do. Okay. Botorius, you're up.
It's nobody to run after.
Yeah,
Your
I'm
legs
gonna-
are too
I'm
stubby.
yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay, stay where you're at.
Yep.
Abyssia, you're up.
Is the guy running away still there? The guy that Arky shot at?
He's not still
Okay.
there. He's
I
actively
mean,
running.
he's still
But
actually
yes.
running. Okay. I fire at him.
Okay.
23.
Hit.
Nice.
Whoa, you sound like you were getting nervous, like you missed him.
Thistle, you go.
Can I reach him in to melee combat or no?
Yes.
Excellent. And how many attacks do I get
You went
on?
over there, and an arrow goes right above your head, goes with hits into him, and then you're like, ah.
How many attacks do I get on?
How many? You can do 1 attack.
11 damage.
11 damage.
22.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that
you do
is 9 and 11, so 20 damage.
You got him.
Nice.
Okay, this guy is over here. This guy is not wanting to go forward like that. He leaves.
Funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do you go? Go ahead.
Yeah. I will. Well.
I was just gonna let him go because you're not really aware of him, but
Okay, then yeah, that makes sense.
What do you wanna do?
Well, is there anybody else coming from down below, down south?
no.
Then I'll hang out. Then yeah, I wouldn't be aware of him. So
Yeah. It's
okay,
okay.
we'll leave the cloud of
So
daggers up though.
yeah, you're not aware he's there. He leaves, and that ends the thing. Okay, congratulations, guys. You did that combat.
I think we crushed it.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know if you crushed it, but you definitely did well.
We did something.
A plus.
I don't know, guys. So, guys, give us a vote. What do you think? And
Did anybody take any damage?
No.
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 That's a plus.
That's good.
Maybe an A
Need
plus.
I
but a
say
plus.
Stick it out.
Need I
So you
say
almost
more?
fell on the sword, but
You're-
that wasn't,
and you're
that wasn't
fighting-
their fault.
you're fighting
No one took
like third level
damage.
guys. You're fighting easy guys.
That's okay.
It's more about like his watching your tactics.
We gave away our position
Thanks, Onyx.
kind of early. You know, we
Sorry,
lost the element of
yes.
surprise. But other than that, you know, it was
My
pretty
fault.
tight.
Let's see something. So, Aaron got very excited when you said fireball. Derek says, wasn't he possibly within his own blast radius, or was he lucky enough to be just out of it?
20-foot blast.
Yeah, he was like way
No, he
over
wasn't even
there
close.
and-
5,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he was fine. It wasn't close. Why do the get help gig? Oh, get help! Marvel from Thor. It's great. Jackie says he needs an old cleric. I need an old cleric and a young cleric. I need an old priest and a young priest. He's doing Dr. Evil. No Dr. Evil. No guys. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Mark Shank Pretorius needs to make a death check. Guns are going off in his ear.
I thought I would have noticed those guys from the gunshot, but
Yep.
I didn't.
Yep, exactly. guys, give it to me in the chat. Give me the rating, A, B, C, or F. Tell us what they should get.
A plus, A, or A minus are your choices.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
That is not true. So here we go. They're coming in right now.
Don't forget, we didn't take any damage.
Jackie Schultz says
Yeah.
gun plus cave equals hearing loss.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see. Derek said at least it wasn't to the knee. Yes. I took a shot to the knee. An arrow. Did you know that in Skyrim, when they say I took an arrow to the knee, they're talking about they got married.
What? Interesting.
That's what I heard. Is because the guy had to bend the knee to propose to his wife. So they're like, oh, I've taken an arrow to the knee. When I first heard that, I'm like, why is it? We're all like, why is everybody getting shot in the knee? You know,
Right,
but-
because if you got shot in the knee, you drop to your knee.
Right.
The same way
Right.
you drop to your knee during a proposal.
It's
interesting.
That's
Yeah.
clever.
It's actually really more of like a derogatory if you think about it, because it's like he took an arrow to the knee. In other words, like, oh, the poor bastard got shot in the knee.
almost like-
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like getting hitched.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
like, yeah.
So here we go. Let's go over what you guys got. Jackie Shaw says might be getting up to a C plus, maybe B.
Jackie, that's rough.
Sorry,
Jackie,
maybe
that's
B
harsh.
minus. She
It's a
said.
very tough
I mean,
grade,
the
Jack.
first, you know.
She fixed it. She goes, Jackie Schultz is B.
Okay.
You see it on B.
Okay.
Derek Luxon says an early B. I'm thinking. Dina says B. Katie Anderson B. Justin Cantwell B. Dolores Davis B.
All right.
Sai Saba C plus at
that's
best.
fair.
Michael Shoemaker. I just lost it.
I'm
Where
not
was that?
disagreeing with any of these. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
with you.
Michael Shoemaker says
tactically,
A.
you know.
All right.
Jarrett Wood. Someone should have caused the fire pit to explode on the guards for the first attack.
Oh, that would've been
Yeah, you could have
awesome.
done that. Yeah,
would've been
abs-
cool.
That could have done my spell.
One of you magic people,
Mark,
you know.
Mark Shank,
Well, I
B
would've
minus.
accepted.
Mark Shank says B minus. Not about damage. It's about tactics, obviously. Yeah, they can kill these guys pretty easily.
Yeah.
Ryan Cook is just giving us a note. He says, I just finished the mid-campaign session, and a character died, and when one of the players went crazy about the death out of the character and demanded I revive them, I said no. Was this the right thing to do? Yes.
Were you demanding like
So someone died in mid through a campaign. Somebody died, and they're just whined about it. And he says, "No, you're dead. What are you going to do?" And then the guy was complaining about it, and he's saying, "Is that right?" As a DM, I'm going to tell you absolutely that is right. And the only time I would ever look away if somebody's playing for the first time and they're just getting to know the game, or it's the very, very beginning, then for one, you shouldn't have then in that case you wouldn't have something that's so bad that they're just going to die. You'd be lenient on them, and if someone made a mistake, you would you give them a little mercy. But if there's no penalty in this game, then that is no good, and that won't be good for the players. It won't be good for the story. And after a while, it's like a TV show where you feel like your characters can't die, and you're not really that worried.
And that's how you get murder hobos.
Yeah. Like when
Really, like, do you want to play like an 80s action star where you're firing 500 rounds a second, never have to reload?
Right.
Or do you want to watch a Game of Thrones-y sort of fear for your life?
Right. Like when I watch Walking Dead, there was one time when Rick got grabbed by, and I'm like, anything's gonna die. But then I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing the guys get so close to him, and I'm out of my couch, and I'm like, no, Rod, somebody save him! Like losing my mind because they had me believe that that he could die, even though I'm like probably not going to. And then literally he's so close. Jesse gives you guys a B. Scott Walter says A-A. Didn't scout out areas to protect her flanks. Bing! True. That is the one thing you missed. That's where those guys came from.
Well, I was getting to that.
D-Ski gives an F.
F.
D-Ski.
Come on.
Wow. D-Ski, please let us know why you're going to give it F.
That's harsh.
Jason Haynes is B. Jan says, he's just screwing somebody else. Jared Wood said Hogar almost impaled himself.
True.
Lauren
But didn't.
If you're gonna knock off a letter grade for rolling ones, then I can't blame.
Oh, hear the bitterness.
I mean, no, I'm serious. If that's a part of the grading criteria, then I have no argument.
Should we just
Tristan,
call it now?
Yeah.
Tristan says B+. Jason Haynes says she didn't want to hear the arrow to the knee bit. LOL. Carrie Lynn says C. You fired a gun. Brooke started singing before having enough info. Yes. And you all lost surprise. Didn't check the sides. Yup.
True.
Yen said for sure could have been better, but they did short work of them. Lauren says A is great. Sai Saba says stealth could have gone better, and if they took account of everything going on and talked about a strategy, it would have gone much better. Jackie says, don't be salty about your possessed dice.
I don't know why. This is like
They're possessed.
a tale of two D20s tonight. I'm rolling natural 20s, and I'm rolling ones off ones.
Marlon Johnson says C because of gunfire, and Jarrett Woods, if you kill yourself, then the mission is a failure, Dad. Mark Shank says weekly subscription to New Dice, Dad.
You know what? That might be a good idea for you. You should join like one of those like
That would be cool.
monthly dice boxes and just like throw them out.
Guys, that Gleam giveaway is on the bottom right now. It's been pinned for a while. If you haven't done it yet, definitely join right after the show and get into the giveaways. Jackie writes a tale of 2 million ones. So, Steve, what is the result of the poll? We asked everybody if it was A, B, C, or F. It is B.
Wow.
It is B.
Wow.
That's exactly.
Moving on up.
That's exactly.
I'm getting better.
That's exactly what I think. I think B is fair, and I think B is actually what it should be.
We made improvements.
Yeah, we did.
That's what we did.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys leave. Onyx comes in. You go outside to the training area, and he goes over to you what you guys did, and he basically kind of says what they were saying to you is you should have did more scouting. You seemed a little bit confused how to work with each other. Once you got going, I saw a lot of good strategy. Holgar, very impressed that you blocked off the rest of those guards who were coming in the hallway. That was very good.
I didn't drop my sword this time.
You didn't drop your sword, yes.
I love that he's impressed by himself not dropping his own sword.
Botorius, you don't want to waste any opportunities to attack anybody. You don't have to be at everyone's back. You can definitely get involved in the combat because there are men nearby, and you don't want to lose any round for them to be alive. So I would say that as long as you're staying within a range that you can be able to charge in and help them, you're fine. Unless it's getting so crowded where they're being surrounded. The gunfire is an issue. You could have thought about the gunfire making a noise, but and could have stayed that's when it opened up, which I kind of think you did. You did after. The sleep spell was good, but yes, you did lose the surprise from it. I do like the idea of one of my friends here. They were saying that some sort of explosion on the fire would have been good because it would have, for one, it might have felt very natural. They wouldn't have known what happened, and they wouldn't have thought it was you. Maybe the explosion of the fire, then sleep, then the Arky with an attack. No one would need to run in. Why even run in any of your fighters when you can all use ranged weapons and fire everything in from the darkness?
I had a very strong urge to toss myself into the fire, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, I think we saw that.
I was pulled to it, but I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like you were.
I was almost like someone was pulling
like
my
a
inner
moth to
being.
the light.
Yeah.
I think this is just part of your stress
stream.
streams. You just stress. You saw yourself in the
that's
fire.
It. That's
all it was. That's all it was. So, but you did better. You got a B.
Are we acting too quickly?
I think you're acting sometimes inappropriately. Just because. So think about this: if you have a sword in your hand, you think you have to use it, but you do have a wizard. You have a bard with a very powerful bow in her hand. I believe you have some range things, Sissel. Yes. You know, why would you rush in? Why not let them run to you? There's no need to do more. And if something happens, guess what? All of your protection and your fighters are near the group.
Well, if I may say, that's why I didn't run out and attack those guys.
But you did
None
that.
of my companions were in danger of being hurt, so I was waiting for the right moment.
But the man that you didn't attack was only about 20 feet away from you. You're overguarding. What if that was done over 3 or 4 times? Then you would have lost 3 or 4 rounds to just being defensive. If someone's coming in, there's no one around. Clearly, they have to come around the corridor. You can easily make your way in front of them. And they are capable enough to hold themselves off. Like they're not going to die on one attack, you know. But you want to utilize what you do best. And because now in this combat, were you used at all besides defending?
No.
So
I didn't need to.
That's the problem. You want to be. If you could have been useful, you want to be useful. And if it's at losing,
ready, but it wasn't necessary.
yes, I would still say that you should have attacked and got on board and helped out. You know,
Right.
but that's it. But it still went fine, and that's why I gave you a B. And guys, I think you did very well. Small things could have been improved, but much better than your first performance. You guys are gonna come back tomorrow for your final test, and we're gonna see how you do. For now, rest. You deserve it. I'll give you the rest of the day off. You guys go back. You role play, guys. You're in the tower. There, Morty and what's his name? Rudy. And Rudy, Rudiger. 5 foot nothing, 100 pounds. Maybe. They're bringing you food. You guys are eating. Role play. Jacques is there too. Lump's there, and Sparky's there, and they're all eating there. Sparky says, like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Sparky.
He goes, "Guess what, Arky? I should have your suit done by like 2 days. I think it'll be all done."
2 days. Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're wearing a suit in times like this?
Yeah, got this great suit.
Yeah, he's a
Wow.
pretty classy guy.
Sparky built this new one.
A gentleman, even, you would say?
Yeah, but he's no wizard.
When I'm in this suit, I'm as big as Hogar.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I gotta see this before.
I'll show you later. It's downstairs. Just don't touch it yet.
I don't plan on it.
Good. Let's just say you'd be shocked if he did.
I don't
Lump gets shocked. Now Lump in recovery.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so you guys just chilling out for the night. You're eating. You're feeling good. If you have anything in particular you want to say that's interesting, not just general conversation, you can say right now. Otherwise, we're gonna go to the next part.
I think it's important that we get signals and signs that we all are on the same page with. So as far as hold or to gather together or to come forth or attack.
Seems
Is
like
that
a good
crazy?
idea.
Oh.
When you're too far away from us, we don't know what to do.
I know, but
Hand signals.
I was giving you hand signals and calling you up, and then I don't know what you.
I understand,
thought
but
to do.
Botorius... Well, Botorius is reading your signals and delivering the messages to us, but he's not really well versed in signals. And if we all don't know what each means, then we're all going to perceive it differently and do different things.
Maybe we could make some signals now. This is hold.
Hold, okay.
Let me stay.
Yes.
Ready? Hold! But we don't yell hold. We just go like,
Lump's sitting there like half eating.
What if is there a signal that we can all gather so we can at least hear each other, or Like, could it be
a
like
group
this?
up.
This, yeah.
Hey guys, how'd you like the food? Was it good?
Yes,
Rudy, it
Morty.
was wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Morty, yes.
I got some notes for you from a lot of the people that are out there within the training grounds. They got some stuff that they want to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now what it is. Lieutenant Deesky was saying, from a Marine standard, there are multiple passageways unchecked. Someone alerted the guards by firing a gun, and no one took control of the situation after Abyssea's spell didn't work, where they could have just waited it out to see their movement. So Todd says always check points of egress and don't fire it unless you have to. Lauren says, Hogar, my husband, plays a half-orc named Hodar. I don't know what that means, because I'm meta-talking right now.
We might be related.
Scott Walter says Thistle didn't have a chance to finish his role, but he and the thing just moved. He and I always want to say cellophane.
Me too.
Cellophane.
Cellophane.
Mr. Cellophane.
Just lost it. People are typing right now. It's messing me up. He and Cellophane use perfect adaptation tactics. Sounds good.
Adaptation tactics?
Yeah, in other words,
Adapting.
we adapted to the scenario. So
Yeah.
I basically hid back into the hole, and he blew up everybody at the bottom.
Jackie says you were in a cave. You can use your surroundings to your advantage. Sai Saba says Arky should try to construct a suppressor so that he can fire in an enclosed space and take a -2 to damage rolls for it.
Oh. Good idea.
Marlon Johnson said Brooke is on fire.
Oh, literally, I guess, right? From the fire?
Jackie says do the old toss a rocket to another room trick. Marlon Johnson, stay together. Get all your shit together.
I like that idea, Marlon.
Jackie says
Thank
the guards
you.
were dumb enough to fall for it. And I'll let you read the rest of it. Because my voice is hurting from doing it. DSK, exactly after I noticed 4 guards in the open, check rear guard and keep check while we check the other entry. Derek says some kind of suppressor would be perfect for him, magic suppressor or something else Dwarven made. Marlon Johnson, I love this group training actually happening. Yeah, it's happening. Think about that. Like 2 seasons have gone on, and they were citizens. All come into their own. I mean, you had some, Botorius, you had some guard training for a little bit, but like in a real life scenario, if it went down, like you wouldn't have the proper training and going to it. And in game, this is your only time that you're using real training. And what's happened, if you think about it, you guys have gotten lucky or it's gone well, and you've gone through because you're powerful. But like, there's so many times you guys have run up and run through and things like that. And, there's a couple of times that you've missed using your mimic spell because you weren't watching the right direction. So there's other things that I can't think of the rest of them. But like, there's definitely a lot of times you guys work together more, and it's cool to have it in the game because this is a time when like they were like, okay, we have to train these people, give them some official training to some degree because they're very powerful. But like, if you don't work together, what kind of fishy are you doing?
We need it.
Aaron says a solid F for that effort. Oh, Aaron, let us know why. D-Ski before that's why he was saying the F. I think he says because from a Marine standard there were multiple passageways. You guys did not check the whole map.
Right.
So that's basically what that was. Scott Walt says when Thistle attacks, everyone attack. If he doesn't attack, he is scouting. That's a very good point.
I would argue the only thing is we have to have some sort of signal to attack so that we don't just jump in. Because he might not necessarily want to be the first attack. The point with the fire.
And you need to have a thing where you make that known, and that would make you guys do much better, I would imagine.
But me and Hogar had a whole conversation about it. I was like, wait here.
Let's see. Lawrence says need to add a lava owlbear. Okay.
Owlbears.
Sparky should build Thistle a dart gun that can hold poison darts. You might have. I have a whole thing for you, by the way, for your new suit. You might have it on there, actually.
Nice.
I think I did something like that. Maybe not poison. Let's see. Dina, remember when you had the opportunity to train for a week while you fixed the suit before you went into the sunken city and blew it up and killed all those people?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
about that.
Yeah.
Jackie Shaw says bird call if you want to attack. Scott Walter, a little aggro scenario would be good. Aaron says through surprise and agreed reinforcements. Aaron says auto C.
Boy, I can't wait for this next day. It's only getting better, folks. It's only getting better.
Okay, so you guys finish your meal, you talk, you work it out, you guys talk about the woes of combat. Just this is pretty much going exactly how it would go. I think you guys would do terrible. I did not think you would do great. There's no way. No way.
Thanks.
Especially, well, not to be insulting like that, but to your side, you've never done it like this with tactical. And on the other half of it, I've seen you guys go into combat. So it's based on just what I'm watching. So you guys go to sleep. You rest.
My excuse is I'm playing a 16-year-old. What's all yours?
Oh, my character's not that intelligent.
Excuse some 16-year-old.
Yeah, and I'm a singer.
Abyssia.
Oh, God.
You actually hear, the first thing when you wake up this time, you hear, Abyssia. And it echoes.
Alabaster.
And you wake up, and once again, you are in the beds. Or you're in the one bed with the other beds. And everyone seems to be sleeping peacefully. You get up, you look around, and you see that the sand is a lot more gray now. You also see at I would say that basically put near the foot of where the necromancer is sitting in that throne of bones, you see there's a skeleton. And the skeleton, he's frozen now, but it looks like the skeleton has drawn something in the sand. And he's reached a certain point in the drawing. There's some light in the sky. The sky is purple. But there's something also making some kind of like light that you haven't looked up yet. The Red City is behind you. The necromancer is looking forward towards the Red City as he was before. And you see his arm is like somewhat moved a little bit. What do you want to do?
I walk over to see what he drew in the sand. The skeleton drew in the sand.
Okay. You make your way over to the skeleton, and you're looking around. You look down, and you see that there is pretty much a clock. A large circle drawn around. And you don't see the numbers of the clock, you just see the ticks, where the numbers would go, like lines, because he's not drawing numbers. He's just drawing like lines, that dashes.
It's finished? It's completed?
Not finished because you don't see any hour or minute hand or seconds or anything.
Okay. And I look up to see the light coming from the sky.
Okay, you look up into the sky and you see that the sky is purple, but you also see that the moon is out. And the moon on Andaria is actually red, and some people call it the heart of Andaria, as if the heart was kind of escaped everything that happened when Andaria was formed, and the heart was left outside to be floating around the planet. So they kind of call it, some people call it the red moon, some call it the heart of Andaria, but you see it, and last time you specifically remember that light from the moon was not out, and now that the light is clearly shining down, because it's putting like a red tint and everything.
The moon's always red?
Moon's always red. But it's never like very bright. Sometimes it's brighter, sometimes it's not as bright even when it's out, or sometimes it's obviously covered by clouds and such.
And the way his arm is moved.
It looks like the first one was like this. Steve, want to put it on me? It's like this. And then the second one is like the arm. I'll stand up a little bit so you can see my hand. So it's like kind of like this. And then now the second one is like the hand is like coming up a little bit.
Okay.
Everybody roll D20. If anyone besides Brooke, if you roll 20, you wake up and you're actually in this.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn it. Nope.
Nope, that's it.
Can I do anything else, or is that...
You do what you want to. You just stand there.
I walk closer to him. How far is the skeleton drawing the clock from?
It's right at his feet.
Right at his feet, right?
Like if you were to present a gift to the necromancer, you would put it like that's where you would put it, right there. But the clock is not facing the necromancer. The clock is facing
The Red City.
The person, yeah, the Red City.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you another minute for
I
this.
take some of the sand and I put it in my pocket.
You grab some sand. You go to put in your pocket. Put it in.
And I walk over and I go to take the necromancer's hand.
Brazen.
Roll will save.
20!
Wow.
Oh, I wouldn't be excited. That
Sorry.
means you just didn't die.
Oh, well.
You grab his hand, and the necromancer looks at you like this. Also, he just moves out of time, like. And he does the other hand. He's like, and then freezes again. You feel a surge from like power to him that you feel like was almost trying to dominate you, and then you did not get dominated because you rolled a natural 20. That was ballsy.
Okay.
He's now like this.
Okay.
Now I know you're not. This Ori Dungeon is your first Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I'm going to tell you to really think if you want to do it. Now that you move the story along, I'm going to give you one more minute on top of this. You do anything you want, and let's see what you do.
What do you mean, to move the story along?
I'm not going to say anything else.
You got a minute of time to do what you
Okay.
want here.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
I walk over to the clock and I erase it all.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You wipe your hand through the clock, and you see that you change the color of the clock. It's kind of like one of those things where you change it one way, the pillow the other way, like this.
Yeah.
Like this. And you
Sequence.
you change it to like gray, like back to regular sand, and that's all you're doing it. So it never moves away,
Okay.
but you wipe the color differently.
It's awesome.
Maybe I should,
Roll a perception check.
12.
12. Something is different about the scene that's interesting.
I look around.
You're not sure what it is. You're going to have to ask me specifically, otherwise you lose the
What
opportunity.
is it?
No, I mean... Okay, tell me what it is.
Ask about
Are his
the
eyes
things.
are his eyes glowing?
The eyes are glowing. There are amethyst in his eyes. So yes, and
He's
yes,
still
they're-
looking
they're
at the
glowing.
Red City.
He's looking at Red City, yes. And before now, he's like pointing like this.
Something very interesting.
Come on, Brooke.
Does he have skin?
He does have some skin around him. So he's like undead, but there's like flesh on him too. Guys, if you got any ideas from home, I'll let you help out Brooke.
Would have.
Aaron goes, my pillow clock.
Okay,
Oh, I'm dying right now.
I walk up to him. He's frozen, right?
Oh
The
my god. You want me
necromancer?
to read these first before you do anything?
No.
Okay?
Yes.
The necromancer is frozen, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so nervous about what you're going to do right now.
Please do it.
I rip his eyes out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
You ripped the amethyst out.
Yeah.
You see the body go limp. Like this.
Okay.
His hand is still extended. You have the amethyst in your hand.
Okay.
Anything else you want to look at or do?
The sky.
You see the moon has moved from when he moved before, and the moon, if he was here right now, here's the Red City. Okay. The moon was here, and when he stood up, the moon went like this.
Or behind him.
Oh,
it's killing me.
The moon moved.
Eat the amethyst.
Stop!
Eat the amethyst.
Oh Lord.
When he stood up, the moon moved.
Yeah, you want no help, right, from anybody?
Yes, now I do.
Oh, you do want help? Okay.
Now I do. I have the amethyst in my hands.
Okay, here we go.
Chomping at the bit here.
There's 4. Don't you'll die. Don't you'll die.
Very good.
Let's see. If the necromancer is speaking to her, is he actually dead? So the voice was alabaster.
Right. Yes,
Right.
that I knew.
Okay,
Yes.
that should be very important to you. Or is she close? Everyone's excited right now. Hold on. If a necromancer is speaking to her, is she actually dead?
Oh my God.
Or is she close to death? So you're not sure what's going on. You're not really sure of the realness or whatever it is. Lauren yelled, "If you don't, you'll die." Derek says, "Is she seeing the beginnings of the necromancer using a spell to bring an army from the Shadowfell?" Yes.
Wait, what? What?
Is she seeing the beginning of the necromancer using a spell to bring an army from the Shadowfell? The answer is yes. Marlon Johnson goes, "Oh my God, Jackie, can Abyssia have stolen some of his gifts?" So there actually aren't gifts. I was showing you an example of that where gifts would be. That's where the clock was. Marlon Johnson says, "You're brazen." Lauren says, "Oh my God, domain person. No. Oh my." She's freaking out. Jackie, did she just change someone else's date to be another person's? No. Jackie, is each color for a person in the party? There are not other colors. Just there's amethyst crystals in the eyes, which you grabbed, and the moon is red. There's nothing else that's really color. The floor was sand, very sandy, khaki-colored sand color, whatever you would call that. Tan.
Sky is purple.
Tan.
Sky is purple, and when you move it over, it goes from gray to that.
I can't tell you.
Scott Walden says, "Are there 6 colors? There are, in the entire thing? The entire thing there is the sand, 2 different colors, the purple, the red. I don't know how you count the red city in that. That's
I
it.
don't think that was it.
Skeleton? Question mark? Like what happened to the skeleton? I guess the skeleton moved his hand a little bit, like making the circle of everything else, but he didn't draw in the hands or anything else. Greg says to check out the red city. Tristan, check the moon, which you just did. Jarrett says, what is he pointing at exactly? It's interesting. Mark says the sky. Does he have the rod? Lauren, pull out the eyes. You did that. And Jackie said, yes, when you did. Derek, does the clock now have hands on it? And what is the color of the moon? That's interesting. Marlon, grab his eyes. You did it. Everyone's excited. You did it. You absorbed the eyes. They want you to absorb the crystals. Jackie, absorb the eyes. John says, awesome. Marlon says, look at the clock. Scott Walter, nice work, Brooke. Derek, absorb the gems if they're amethyst gems. Jackie, which way was the moon moving before it went behind him? The moon was over on the red city and moved towards like the necromancer and went behind. Eye in the sky. Aaron says, LOL, now run. Marlon Johnson says, Ledvin. I guess Ledvin because you were freaking out before. Jackie, if it was moving towards the city, then went behind, then maybe you turned back time. The moon was started at the city and just rolled over the necromancer. You know, like
behind him.
Like this. Yeah, like just like that.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Yeah.
Skeleton hand relates to the clock. Match them. Interesting.
Yeah.
Todd says hovering above the red city. Lauren says it's wacky inflatable arm flailing necromancer.
Yeah, it is.
Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube bag. Batman says put the gems in your eyes. Scott Walton says put amethyst in your eye socket. Derek, who's the skeleton? Interesting. Justin says put the gems on the clock. Lauren, maybe it's her time. That's what Lauren says. Kyle, what happened to the skeleton at the clock? He moved a little bit. Just finishing drawing the clock. Aaron says take the other amethyst. She has both of them. Jeff Sanford just joined. Welcome again. Derek, is the evidence a timeline based on the cycle of the moon? Maybe. Something to do with it, maybe. Dolores Davis, that was excellent, Abyssia. She's proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
Derek says that's how much time that may have left before he summons his army. Maybe. Nicholas says, which way is north? North is behind. So the necromancer actually facing north. Okay. Jarrett Woods says, use a sword of omens to give you sight beyond sight. There you go. Lauren says, maybe it's her time to die. So I've now given you, I'm having a lot of fun here. They're having fun, so I'm letting you play with this a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay, so I look at the clock.
You look at the clock.
It's different.
Okay, so the clock itself is the same. The necromancer has moved. The moon has moved. The skeleton outline just finishes outlines more. He didn't do anything much. And you moved some sand back and forward, but you still see the clock. I'll now let you choose one person to ask a question to let them help you with one thing they can say around the group if you want. You can point to a person, they can help you with one sentence.
Finn.
So many questions. So many questions.
Okay, Thistle, you wake up. You think of Thistle. You wake up out of the bed. You look around. You see this whole thing. You have, you could do one action.
Do I see you're holding the
amethyst? Yes. You see the scene as it is.
See if we. Damn, this is like
10 seconds.
All right. Bring those back with you, if we can. And the moon phase has to do with the time that is spent here, I think.
Time's up. You see he falls asleep again.
Yeah, I'm trying not to give like too much.
Can I call out Alabaster's name.
Okay.
Alabaster, can you hear me?
Nothing.
I stand. I go behind the necromancer, like where his hand. I go to see. I stand to see where what his hand is lined up with.
Okay, you go over to where the necromancer is, and you see as his hand out. You feel like it did change something. He's pointing to the Red City like he was before, but there's something else to notice about his hand and what he did, but not exactly his hand. About the effect his hand has on the world. David's freaking out.
Oh, God.
I rolled natural 20. I'll give you 19 or 20 and you can help her for 1 minute.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, I wouldn't be much help anyway.
Actually, no, still no.
Come on, Brooke. You can do this.
What do you do?
Oh, it just came up. Someone just said it. Don't look at the screen.
What he did to the world.
Matthew Thompson, you are right. Nicholas, he's casting a shadow on the Red City. Matthew Thompson says, look at the
Clock.
shadows. Yes, the clock.
I look at the shadow on the clock.
So the shadow that he goes on puts the clock at the time of midnight. Jackie says, reroll, guys. Use a reroll. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Jared says, what is he about to release onto the world? Derek says, ooh, is a hand maybe the clock hand? That would be cool. It is, and it is cool. You're right.
I take my dagger that I got from the...
Dagger store.
No, it's like the, I don't know, it was like an enchanted dagger or something you said that I got.
You got if it's on your sheet, you can definitely use it. But when you talk about something I said a long time ago,
Okay.
I'm gonna wake you up in 10 seconds.
One
10.
pristine dagger. I take the dagger and I cut off his arm.
Whew. Okay, you go to cut his arm off. It's not that easy. You start
where his
hacking
hand
your way
is, like
through.
that. Okay.
And as you do it, you see he looks at you. Die.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, you feel almost like death is approaching your door, like about to kill you. And you hear like, Abyssia, no! And all of a sudden...
Oh, man.
It's been a pleasure.
You wake up. You wake up with amethyst in your hands.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What about the sand in my pocket?
She has no gloves on?
I have the sand in my pocket.
Gray sand.
Okay.
Oh. Actually,
what?
You try. You have no gloves on. You're absolutely right. So you go like this, all of a sudden you go...
I absorb them.
You
Okay.
absorb the amethyst.
Does anybody else see it?
It's a lot of amethyst.
Everybody roll, yeah. Roll, we have to see the
This is going to
amethyst.
be
roll perception
so
checks.
interesting.
12 or above would see it because it's
Natural 20.
12.
Yep.
so everyone sees it. You all wake up, you see the lights through in, it's like glittering, and you're like, what is going on? You absorb the
I'm like
amethyst.
Star-Lord with the, no.
Oh,
Much
boy.
worse.
Really?
Oh boy, oh boy.
It was just eyes.
You absorb the
It
amethyst.
wasn't a gallbladder.
The pig.
You absorb the amethyst
Oh, jeez.
and look around, and all of a sudden, you see like her eyes start glowing purple, and
Purple?
purple.
Oh my god.
Start glowing purple. So actually, this happened to be before the sand. You see gray sand falling out of her pocket a little bit, like this, and you see her start shaking. And that's where we're gonna stop for today.
Oh.